Got it.
Why
Alrighty.
can't you
Okay.
ask me questions about my character when I'm here?
Bit leaving.
It's like, oh, Noah's gone.
Whoa,
Time to
Chad, are you
interact with
rocking a
Slime.
turtleneck? Sorry, pause for a second.
Is that Steve Jobs?
A turtleneck? Since when did you wear turtlenecks? This is wild. It looks great. I'm just
It
shocked.
looks amazing. Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Thank you. This is my turtleneck from like 2001. It was my conductor turtleneck.
Wow.
Wow.
Is that the one that your picture's in?
Yes.
Holy shit. Wow.
Yeah, right?
Can you stand up and give me like a little twirl?
Oh yes, David. Oh
Nice.
yes, okay.
That is-
That's just your ass.
Oh.
My
Okay.
goodness.
Thank you. I just wanted to see the fit.
Hey,
but
David,
great.
show us. Hey, David, show us your turtleneck. Proceeds to shake his ass right into the camera.
It's a big picture, guys. I've got to give the whole aesthetic.
It looks great. Sorry,
Yeah, thank
I
you.
should have done that before recording, but I didn't notice till now.
I shouldn't have done any of that at all after.
I don't think
Yeah,
there's anything for us to do now after that. I think we're good. I think that's content right there.
Yeah.
That's the end of the night.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Great,
coming,
guys.
everyone.
That was all
Thanks,
the
everybody.
emotional stuff that Liam warned us about. That was it.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. No, guys, okay, we're gonna be seeing some very deep and dark, disturbing things today.
And we
David's
just
ass,
started.
everybody.
That was the beginning right there.
This is the beginning of everything. Oh, hi everybody. Welcome to Novice DMing and our Curse of Strahd campaign. I am your dungeon master, Liam McKinnon, and we have
dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. We have Padon, we have Noah, we have Kylah, we have David. We have everybody here with us today. And we're really excited. This is going to be a very, very fun session.
We're in
So,
danger.
yeah, major stuff kind of beforehand, announcements, just kind of with stuff. I think I mentioned before, I don't know if it was stated, it's just been a little while. I am now officially a member of Sorry Not Sorry's improv theater production here in Edmonton. So yeah, doing professional improv here soon. We're currently just doing rehearsals, and then we're going to be getting into their roster. They're the people who do YEG D&D. So if you guys ever check them out on social media, that's what they're doing. If you're in Edmonton, check us out. It's fantastic. I just saw one of their YEG shows for the first time in a while, and it was really good. Actually, it was really good. The group has a really good kind of after talk, and the talk was very constructive, and it was very interesting to hear all of their positive feedback that they were giving to each other and everything that they were finding with this story, with a format that they're kind of adapting. So that was really a hoot to see and be a part of. Other than that, I recently got approved to do an educational workshop with students at a local high school here in Edmonton. That's focused on improv and Dungeons and Dragons centered storytelling, which is amazing. This is kind of a new workshop that I've been developing for to be running through Novice DMing for a bit, and these wonderful teachers, administrators, and kids have said, yeah, we want that person to come into our school and teach our kids something. So I'm like, right on.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm excited and freaking out because right after this, I'm going to be shooting a video, kind of like promoting it that they'll put playing during the announcements. So it's like I'm going to put on a video and I'm like, okay, great. Not at all terrified of having high schoolers, like, you know, that thing of just like, oh, there's an adult who plays D&D. Oh, just I don't know what to expect. So that's gonna
All
be
the
fun.
high school trauma comes screaming back.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, that's really all everything on my end. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else has any announcements, anything they want to talk about here right beforehand.
David's wearing a turtleneck.
Yeah.
Steve Jobs has joined the campaign.
Steve Jobs has returned back from the dead, which is horrifying in its own right.
And is also muted and talking.
Yeah, he's also unable to talk and unable to speak. So it's
10010110110. You're welcome.
worth it. Worth hearing that. Yeah, so we're very excited. I
He's
just
not
wanted to double
wearing
I just wanted to double check with everybody before we dive into our session today. If anybody has any questions right off the top, we will get to stuff regarding Sly Noah when the session begins. There's something that we just got to start with and then we'll go into it. But yeah, I have questions. Kylah, is it your hand up?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's my thinking. No, I think I'm good.
Okay, it was your thinking hand. Very good.
Sorry.
Then it's okay. Anybody else? Okay. Yes, David?
I think I understand your text. I will do my best to not be an idiot.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, if that's the case, everybody, you can look like an idiot. By the way, you don't look like it at all. You're gonna with that outfit. You're
No
gonna kill it.
matter what I do tonight, I'm gonna look like SMRT. Is that what you're saying? Thank goodness. Get out of idiot jail free card.
That's what turtlenecks do for you. All right, everybody. Well, if that's the case. Let's dive into our session today for Curse of Strahd. Do 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 do.
That was cool.
We're not going to start with a breakdown of what happened for our last session. We're going to start with a little bit of a prologue for this. Not involving any one of your characters, but involving my own DMPC, Kari. In the world of Perelia, there are many continents that make up the world's greatest land masses. There is Delzantil, there is Yumji, there is off of the kind of western coastline of Delzantil, there is this fabled terror separation of lands called the Wailing Isles. There are other sets of islands, smaller countries that are connected. Each of them have their own history and have their own origins as to what made them notable in the world themselves. Yumji, which is, if anybody does not know, is the continent in which you are all on presently. One that has been fractured by demiplane interference and by autocratic rule of an emperor. At the present time of this campaign, there is not as much strife in the material world as there is from centuries past, or even centuries in the future. Delzantil is one where legendary heroes have risen both in the material and in the cosmic sense. Even despite interference and atrocities committed by other countries neighboring to them, most notably Amorn, which Wystera's character is someone who would know a little bit about that. But there's one country, one continent, the northmost, in Perelia called Renethin. Renethin is a desert mass that has probably the deepest connection to the arcanic weave than any other continent within the world. It is a place that has been touched not just in the ways of, like, you know, the harnessing of magic by philosophical sense. It is one where magic literally falls from the sky once every year, which is the actual New Year's of Perelia, when the stream has the cosmos, has almost like a cosmic split, and meteors and small fragments of the outer world touch down onto the actual desert landscape and affect the land with wild magical bursts that people collect, harness, and control. Every single faction, every single creature, every kingdom, every person and being that is in Renethin in some way, shape, or form has been affected, afflicted, or has harnessed magical energy and has brought it into their own being. Whether it could be from, utilizing tools, or as we've seen with Kari, someone who is devoted to a god that is not of a simple divine status, but is one who carries with them a weight in the magical world. It is the location of one of the great sacred cities, the holiest land of the far north, the city of Tamil. This is a city that has been built on the order of Mistral, one of the old elder gods of magic, who divvied out her powers to Mistra, one of the high members of, like, the highest point of Mistral's star, that 4-point star that Kari wears around her neck. On the right side of that is Azuth. On the left side is Savras. One is the god of wizards and the beauty of magic. The other one is the god of the knowledge of magic. And it's, the divinatory understandings, discovering the secrets that are within. At the very base of the star is Midnight, a mortal creature that was given the powers of Mystra after a conflict between the gods in which Mystra herself was destroyed. Not simply in her avatar form, but her god status as well. However, all the gods are still represented. Mystra's power still lives on, and many are devout members and believe in the order, and they have many people that dedicate their lives to this organization and dedicate their lives to the service, preservation, discovery, containment, and wonder that is the arcane arts. And right now, we're going back to a very important ceremony. Not in the city of Tamil, on the outskirts, the outlands of it. The home of the brass queen herself, the mother, the brass mother, Zeltora, an ancient brass dragon. This dragon lives in this kind of Badlands area, but it has been sculpted to this glorious royal monument of fire, metal, and embracing of the earth in its cosmic reshaping and changing landscape. It has been carved out in this elegant and jagged fashion. It is a home for thousands of Dragonborn all from the mother. They have served her, and she is loyal to Tamil and their people. And through the loyalty, many of the children are raised on their teachings, raised on the teachings of the Order of Mistral. One such child was Drindath, the brass dragon, female paladin, is being presented at this moment, not presented, but is standing before a group of thousands of Dragonborn and hundreds of representatives from Tamil themselves. Missionaries. This is a ceremony that is ushering in new missionaries to be brought into a cause. A mission for the Order of Mistral. And specifically, this one Dragonborn is being inducted to this order to be going on a mission with one individual by the name of Tristan. Tristan is the brother of Kari. His last name is Tristan Crostula. Tristan Crostula is the leader of a mission trip that is about to head off. Standing alongside Tristan in the audience to witness what is happening. Well, actually, not in the audience. He would be actually kind of featured at the side of the actual heads of this order. Tristan stands there with his 4'5" ally, a seagull-headed Kenku named Crash, who's got a little bit of a jagged kind of smile to himself, a little bit of an attitude. And a little younger at this moment, a few months younger, is Kari. Not wearing her chainmail armor, her mithril chain. She's not equipped with any armor. She doesn't have a shield, a sword, anything. Just herself, her tan skin, hair kind of done up, but also does not look like it fits her at all. She's not impressed at this moment at the display that she sees. Drindath stands in the center, kneeling before her mother. Zeltora speaks to her, booming across the desert, feeling the heat, but it's not a heat of aggression that many red dragons carry. It is a warmth of love, acceptance, encouragement, and passion. Zeltora says, child of the mountain, child of my heart, on this day, you dedicate your life to the protection, service, and pursuit of great magic and understanding in this land, this country, this continent, and the continents that span out. You dedicate your life and your service to one such individual and his compatriots. You dedicate your life to the great beauty that has brought us all into this world together, preserving it and finding out how far it can take you all. I ask you now, Drindath, are you ready for this task? Upon her knee, set with her armor, this gorgeous mix of silver and brass plating that kind of like overlays itself. It's almost like this kind of like body armor and suit, but it then kind of like expands outwards with other steel markers. She's on her knee, curves of her horns, her scales riding back. Under the sun, there is a harsh flare shining off of her. She rises her face up and says, Mother, I am ready. Moment comes when two Dragonborns at the side take two halves of a shield. They bring it together, stab at the two ends together, locking them in place, cinching them. They present the shield into the right between Drindath and the dragon. They move and pull away. This moment, Zoltora inhales and breathes fire down upon the shield, not in a straight cone that is engulfing the entire stage, but focused, channeled. It is beating onto the shield, engulfing it until suddenly it begins to focus, spilling into the central figurehead of a dragon's head and face. It happens for just a moment. And then the eyes of the shield flare. The breath ceases. Child, pick up your arm. She goes to the shield, sets it in her body. There's smoke still coming off of it. Tristan, Prostula, come, stand before your guardian. Tristan, with a very confident smile, pride off his face, walks up towards Drindath, stands beside her. Zoltora then speaks. Prove that you will stand and protect this devout follower and chosen son of midnight. Upon the slopes and rolls of the desert, 20 individuals stand, all of them cloaked in these rough-looking robes. They all extend out their fingers and at the same time pull back as little bits of flame begin to ignite in their hands, and they shoot them outwards. Drindath turns, holds the shield outright, and as 20 firebolts begin to fly directly towards them, right towards Tristan, she just holds, and each bolt is moving towards Tristan. She does not move. She stands 5 feet to his side. And as she stands, as the bolts are about to make contact with Tristan, they veer and focus immediately onto the shield, and Drindath takes all 20 firebolts. She reels back in pain as the flames begin to feed across the shield. She is a brass dragon, but this is still an immense amount of heat. But as she takes them, closes her eyes, a flare comes up, and she pushes, and all 20 firebolts shoot back outwards and fire towards all 20 of the cloaked individuals. Every single one of them flashes up a shield in hand, except for one of them who kind of stumbled a little moment and just kind of like pulls back a little moment and just kind of like puts out the flames off their chest and then kind of like stands back and just like, okay, yeah. And then they flash the shield and then it looks impressive. Everyone applauds. There is a roar amongst the Dragonborn. Pride. Joy that one of their siblings is going to be going off on this journey. Zoltora looks down. Drindath, you make us proud. You will make your city proud. You make the Order proud. Go out and fulfill your duties. Extends her wings, flies above, and begins to encase the entire area. She inflames the sides of the desert, and cheers begin to fill. As this happens, applause continues, and Tristan goes up to Drindath and says, you know, that was very good. It was very impressive. Drindath smiles. She says, I promise to impress you and everyone in our party when we are able to fulfill our tasks, Tristan. She kneels down And Tristan shows a sense of respect and says, Drindath, you will join us in our quests and in our mission, and together we will be able to find the great beauty within this world, connect the weave in ways that no one else could. Through Midnight's faith, through Midnight's power and our own faith, we will do this. Extends a hand out to her. She picks it up. Ooh, that's very hot. Yeah, and then they stand. Crash the Kenku goes, that was so cool. Oh my gosh. They had like the flames coming right towards them, and then it was like, no, it's gonna come right towards me. And then I was like shooting. Oh my gosh, did anybody else see that guy like stumble? I thought that was absolutely ridiculous, but it was awesome. At this moment, Kari is not impressed. Tristan sees this and walks over to him or to her and says, you know, you could show a little bit more respect and a little bit, more appreciation. Maybe be even impressed about what you just saw. Kari just kind of looks at him and says, I'm very happy for Drindath. I'm very happy. It's nothing to do with that. What are you doing? Like, you're just walking up to them and just saying, oh yeah, it's, we're going to go off on this mission to show the beauty of this. What are you talking about? Like, stop talking out of your ass about this. Kari, please. This is exactly what we are about to do. This is exactly what we are setting out to do. To show the world the beauty of Midnight. No, you're not. You're not doing that. I don't know exactly what you're trying to do, but I know for a fact you're not going to be showing the beauty of Midnight. You're going to just like talk about her, keep talking about her, and show everybody all the cool stuff. Like probably talk about that shield. Crash is not going to shut up about that shield. And everything that's going to happen is just going to be more talk, more discussions, and telling people about someone that they don't know about and aren't going to want to research because, you know what? No one really gives a shit about Midnight. And that's the point. Like, we're not... Kari, you're getting upset about this, and it's... I don't understand. What are you so upset about? That's nothing, okay? I'm just... Kari, what is it? You're going to go off on this, and I know mom and dad are proud of you, and I know that there's nothing else that we have to worry about, because it's like, oh, Tristan's doing this, and we got to be respectful, and I just don't. Why don't you just take me with you? Like, really, if you're talking to me about I need to learn, if the best person to learn from is you, then tell me, take me on this. Kari, no, just do it. What is so wrong about this? I don't need a ceremony. I don't need to be like put into something. Like, hell, just like have someone put me in a bag of holding or something. I can breathe for like what 10 minutes? Hell, I can hold my breath for a while. Maybe I can even last for a minute 20. Just get me out of this place. I'm gonna have to hear about mom and dad talking about this, or hell, I won't even hear mom and dad talk to me at all. They're just gonna be talking about, oh, how great things are. They're gonna be scrying or sending to you every day. Like, there's nothing I'm gonna be able to contribute. So really, what's the point of me being here? Tristan looks at his sister and simply says to her, Kari, the reason that you are here is the same reason why I have to go. I mean, I have to leave because I have to move on to the next task for myself, and you have to stay because you are still having to find the next task. And that is the reason. That is the reason for all of this. I don't know how to explain it to you. Every time we talk about these things, we get in a fight about it. I don't want to do that. Listen, I think what would be best is if We conclude the ceremony here. We just have a good time, meet some people. Heck, maybe you might even like get to pick a fight or something with some dragonborn here or something like that. Maybe you can learn something here. Then we will go to find Mishan. She's still at the dojo. We can probably catch her and everything will be all right. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry. I don't want to make it about me. I know somebody else who didn't necessarily want to make it about them as well. Kari just kind of looks at him and is like, oh, don't you, fuck you, don't, okay. Okay. I'm not her. But I am very proud to carry her with me. I know you are. We'll carry her with us, and who knows? Maybe your time will come sooner than you think. He puts his hand on her shoulder. She kind of shrugs. He walks away to walk to Drindath. Kari looks at Crash, Drindath, and Tristan together in that moment. And that was the last moment that Kari saw Drindath until the shield was found by Wystera from our last session. We're coming back into this. Where last we left off with our party, you were on the road across Tessalinka Pass, making your way to where you all thought or are feeling is going to be where you can find a piece or pieces to your own journeys. You've spoken to the voice of Sergei in a pool of water that it was at Kresk. And now Squally carries his voice with him. You are with Irina Kuliana, who you've all brought onto this journey because you did not want to have her be separated from all of you. You wanted to keep her safe. Eren, you had an encounter with a long-haired dusk elf a few hours ago by the name of Rahadin, one who had your ears bleeding from screams that you could not see. You all have collected yourselves, gathered up winter gear after having encounters with many of the interesting individuals in Kresk. You are all equipped to go off into Tessalinka Pass. The first leg of your journey led you to kind of a gatehouse, which had a green flame curtain that was pulled up. Passing through was very difficult as you had to face two Vroks that had come to life. But at this moment as well, you had to face Wystera being pulled through the curtain, finding, well, reaching out to the shadow spirits or whatever there is beyond this area of the actual mountains. You fought and killed the Vroks. You all wandered, or Squally dispelled the curtain, and you all began to kind of make your way. You know, there was the simple kind of banter you all had, but Kari noticed the shield that you had found Wystera. As we now know, this is Drindath's shield, and you are all continuously going down the path into the mountain deeper to find your destination with everything you need. You have Ben, the duck. You have Craig and Steve. And you have freshly sewn wolf pelts that are, well, at least nat 20's worth of really like perfection. Sly, let's get into kind of talking about you guys. Let's get this focused on. So Sly, our wonderful Kylah made the request of how'd those wolf pelts turn out when you were gone, and I rolled, and I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I rolled a nat 20 because, of course, I'm making life-altering changes for Sly while you're not around. So please, for the love of all that is good in my own brain, so I feel like I'm not hijacking this more than I already am for today, please describe what Sly's, you're obviously going to be proficient in the arts of actually seamstering. So please, Sly, tell us what you were able to get made in an hour rest time.
An hour rest
And
time on a
yeah.
nat 20 with a proficiency in fashion design. Remind me how many pelts we had.
3, I believe.
3.
Yeah.
Perfecto. All right. So with these 3 pelts, Sly has split them down. Oh, damn.
Oh, you're gonna have to get. Oh, I'm gonna have to pin you. Here we go.
Sly has split them down widthwise as shown, so he can get 6 even pieces. Now, in doing so, Sly has, with his proficiency, and without the knowledge of his, this clan, as it were, excuse me, Sly has been sizing you up and taking your measurements sneakily throughout any given advance of attack or movement, using his bandit's tactician skills to not only determine the best ways to go about attacking foes, but also the best way to understand the body types that we have in this group and the sizes and what styles would complement each person here. First off, Sly has taken one of the tails and has fashioned it into somewhat of a boa. He gives this to Wystera and says, "For your little friend." Regards to Twitch. Sly isn't sure. Twitch being this ethereal being, Sly's unsure of the exact measurements, but a nice little pop piece, a nice pizzazz, something that will give him something.
Mr.
Sly,
Slightly confused, and then does one of her awkward grins in an attempt to look appreciative.
I believe the words you're looking for are "thank you." You're welcome. Sly moves on to Eren.
Yes, yes.
He hands Eren what looks like a a top half of one of the pelts. He gently drapes it over his shoulders and clips. He has fastened a little clip with this nat 20. I assumed that would happen, so it has fastened around. The back half drapes down almost like a cape. I didn't write down how large these wolf pelts are, but for little Eren here, I'm assuming it goes down to just about the knee, with a hood of the fangs and the maw of the wolf hanging over Eren's head. Sly drapes this on to Eren and clips him up, and almost like bundling up your child for a cold winter's day, and says, "May the courage of the pack flow through you," and then continues on.
Thanks.
I had a vision here. That's 2. Wait, I need my pencil so I can mark off one. Okay. So Eren check, Twitch check. Sorry, I've got 2 more of these halves, 3 of those, but one of them doesn't have a tail. Okay. Uh, Sly proceeds up to Vistara with the other half that is missing the tail that he gave for Twitch. This one is split more up, where it has fashioned somewhat like mittens, that it's like one of those giant like robe cloths. It's like one of those scarves that connects over along, but with enough mobility that you're not being hindered. Sly bestows this to Vystera. Saying, may you may the hunt of wait may you hunt as fiercely as with your actions as you do your words, and moves on to the next.
Uh, and also with you.
Oh, Sly's unsure of how to respond to this, so he gives like a half bow and then moves on. Okay. I lied. One of the wolves he split lengthwise the opposite way.
Okay.
So sort of from like on the diagonal, like that, like across like that.
Oh.
Okay. He goes to he goes to Kari with this diagonal half with the tail half. He places this sort of not quite a gown. I don't know how to describe it. You know how in like
Like a poncho?
not a poncho. It's like one of those like capes, but like it's in the like Assassin's Creed games where Ezio has those like
Oh,
capes that
one
like
sec. Yeah,
the like
yeah, yeah.
shawl kind of capes. It's not a full cape, and it hangs over one side of the shoulder.
Yep.
So Sly clips this kind of like shawl type cape
What is it?
to
Well, this
um
isn't exactly it, but it's like got
to
like this kind of robe
Kari's
kind of thing.
shoulder plate. Yeah, something along the lines of that, but yeah,
Uh,
something like that, where it like hangs off the one side, but it's like
Okay, yeah, like a
full enough,
sash kind of thing, but yeah, it's like
kind of, but it's more like not a full-sized cape, but somewhat like a cape. I'm not explaining it right. It's not a cape, but it is a cape.
I think it is a cape. I think that's what it's actually called. It's a
Is
cape,
it
but
cool?
it's like
But
an
it's like
over the
half
shoulder
length.
cape. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Excuse me. He fastens this.
Sorry, it's called a half cape drape. It's just
There we go.
a
A
Celtic
half cape
noble.
drape.
Half
Yeah.
cape drape.
Put this in your inventory.
Clips this onto
Or a short cape.
Half cape drape.
Does Kari have a shield?
Well, she did have her regular shield, and now she has this dragon shield here.
Cool.
Speaking of which, she drops her other shield if anybody or puts that in the cart. So that shield's up for grabs if people want it.
Actually, she gave it to when she ripped the one off of Vystera. She gave Vystera that her other shield.
Got it. Thank you. Then yeah, then you have that shield.
Yep.
Cool. So I clip this onto her. I'm assuming that's on her left arm, so I'm clipping this onto her right shoulder.
Okay.
So it's like hanging, so it's like covering her weapon side. Sly clips it on and like looks at Kari and goes, "Ancestors protect you," and then bows and then moves on. Um, um okay, what other size do I have? Oh well, so I took the other half that's kind of like the other diagonal side of that and like made this like big sash tunic across himself with like the head like skull resting on his shoulder here. So he's got like a big sash covering his torso. Squally has little bird feet, right? Like they're little like bird looking feet.
Actually, I'm not
Or do
entirely
you have human
sure.
feet?
Like
I
little
think-
chicken feet.
Yeah, do you have
Yes.
like do you have
Squally's got
little
little
chicken like
chicken
feet?
Yeah,
Or do you have like
talons.
human feet?
You have
Well,
talons.
no, it wouldn't be like a chicken foot. Like it would be like a raven foot.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
raven
okay,
foot.
but it's still like bird-like.
It's not
Cool.
a chicken.
I
Here,
know you're not. I
wait.
know not.
Do you want duck feet? Because
I
Ben
don't want
really-
fucking duck feet, that's for sure. Actually, the way Squally wears boots, but it kind of looks like heels because he has these really sharp talons. I don't know. So he's got like sharp talon humanoid raven feet that can grab things, but also wear boots.
Cool. Sly guides Squally to sit on a nearby stump.
Oh no.
This is in Kresk. Yes, yes.
There is a stump nearby?
In Kresk, yes.
Okay, phew. That helps my plan. Sly takes off these, I'm assuming they're just like leather boots kind
Yeah.
of thing. Cool. Sly takes these leather boots off and
As you
attack.
take the boots off,
Romantic.
as you take the boots off,
Romantic.
Squally's like front like talons flare out the way that they would normally. So the way that, normally they're like
like-
scrunched in. Yeah.
Sly puts on what look like fingerless glove moccasins. So your talons are still poking out, but you have the freedom to grab.
Nice.
And says, May as he like ties on and like fastens these like moccasin type things. He just like ties them on and says, "Stay warm, little buddy," and like pats you on the head.
I don't even get a jacket. I just have boots.
I think I still have a pelt. Hold on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I still got like a sorry you don't like the moccasins I made you with love.
I love the moccasins. It's
Yeesh.
nice to have my toes spread, you know?
Yeah,
Chicken
yeah.
feet.
It really does it for me.
This,
No, thank you.
well
Thank you
then,
for the boots. I feel
wait,
my
that's
feathers might be quite chill.
Okay.
We still
Yeah.
have the bird jacket.
We still. Sly takes the last little pelt thing.
Like wearing
And-
human skin.
What if it was made of duck feathers?
No, I still eat. No, my hatred for ducks is not ducks. My hatred is Ben. Ben, fuck Ben. So other
With
ducks are
this-
fine.
With these moccasins, Sly also gives you a really nice like knitted vest. Like it looks like it's a leather 70s type with he tried to with a little bit of
Oh, a
fringe.
70s fur vest.
Yeah, with a little bit of fringe, tassels, you know. If you want to add some beading, you can.
Tassels.
What do you mean? I got a nat 20 and I'm proficient in
That doesn't mean you.
seamstressing.
That doesn't mean you
No,
found
no.
tassels.
I made them.
Oh.
I'm a woodsman.
When I fly with my wings like this, do they
Yeah. Hell yeah, they do.
Squally sounds like a wind chime.
No, it's silent.
I'm failing all stealth checks.
No, there's no beads on it. It's if you want to add beads, you can. It's just leather straps.
Wally.
It's just leather tassels.
It's
So
like
I just-
fringe.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. It's a little bit of fringe.
Like one of those jackets with all the like.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh no. I feel like at this point he needs a hat.
Well, I don't have that many pelts, okay? You know, so I went through all this work to come up with it, and all you do is, oh, yeesh, oh, cool boots. Well, if only I had a jacket. Oh, a cool vest too. Well, now I need a hat.
I love it.
You-
I feel there's more that needs to be added to this look now,
Believe,
you know?
well,
It's beautiful. You've just done so well. I wish to accessorize it.
I mean, like, I really try to put in the effort, and
You
like,
did
no
a
one takes me.
great job. Thank
No
you
one takes me
so much.
seriously as like a seamstress, so
You
it's like,
know,
I don't even
You know, I have something to tell you actually. Like I've been holding this in, but your dress design was far superior to mine.
Sly's holding back tears. She goes, I mean, you don't have to say that. It's like, oh no.
It's true. This
don't-
comes
You don't
from the
have to
heart.
say that. You can. I appreciate that. Like your dress wasn't bad. It's like,
Wally kind of just like
I don't know. It's just
Wystera cannot
Sly
believe
like
what's going on.
Sly
right
like isn't used to the thought of someone coming for a hug, so he like takes a defensive stance. Like he's gonna like
Slowly
he's-
gonna
Just
be
like when
punch.
Derek and Brennan try to hug and step.
yeah,
right-
exactly like that. Where it's like Sly's like trying to give this like nice gesture, but he's like also trying to like fight you.
I just keep trying to like hold on to something.
My
My eyes are closed. I'm already
you're just like there. It Sly's like
Thank you for the
There.
booties.
Eren's walking around on all fours pretending to be a wolf.
You hear in
when
the
I was a kid, I
background,
wanted to be a T-Rex.
Oh, did you make something for Ben?
"Meh."
He just asked for it.
Ben doesn't get anything if I don't get it.
I'm gonna look over at Kari with these wide eyes,
While
saying
Kari's
basically
looking away,
WTF.
Slice quickly like cuts off half the tail of Kari's thing and just like makes a tiny bow tie for Ben.
How did
Meh.
how would one make her bow tie?
You
Just
know what? Actually, I'll just make it a necktie, like a Fantastic Mr. Fox kind of thing.
Meh.
Squally just
He looks so professional.
Meh. Oh, I need you to make a sleight of hand check, please, Sly. When you open up the thing for Ben. Meh. He
When I
opens
open
the
up the
cage.
thing,
Light of
The
duck.
cage. Yeah, he's in a cage.
Does this mean Ben isn't at the battle at all if he escapes?
where did my D20 go? What the heck?
We'll just find Ben at the end of the campaign. He'll be like a level 20 duck.
I have ascended to a higher power.
Whoa.
Hello, friends.
Hello,
Whack.
compatriots.
Yeah, quack.
Meh. Meh.
He said sleight of hand.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
Oh yeah, you catch him Meh, and you put him back in the cage.
And I just add this little like necktie.
Squally gives him side eyes. Bombastic side eyes.
Sly just looks to us all, to the group,
Ringing the bell.
and just says, "With these gifts, I welcome you to my one-man wolf pack. No longer shall I hunt alone."
Oh,
In the streets of
unless
Barovia.
unless you really annoy
Squally
me,
starts
then,
tearing up.
unless you really annoy me, then I will go off to a secluded place and hunt by myself. But I
And-
will return to this pack, which is my pack and our pack, and we are a pack now.
Squally turns pink, like just peachy pink.
Peachy pink?
And Sly's like unsure of how to like be saying these like emotional, like heartfelt messages. He's just like, when one finds a pack, one like he starts just rambling nervously. When one finds
I'm just gonna start
themselves
clapping and just see if he stops.
alone, they will hunt. But when
I-
one finds a pack, they find who to hunt for, and they
Kari.
Clap.
no
Make
longer
him stop.
hunt for themselves. And
Irina just kind
they
of says,
find
"So
for the
we're
group,
going to go. We're
um,
gonna go to a spot, right? We're gonna go traveling. Is that right?"
Yes.
Amen.
Wrong. Just
Okay.
kidding. That's right.
Irina's like, "What?" Kari goes over to Eren and just says, "Okay, settle down now. Settle down."
I'm a wolf now.
Rah.
Kari looks at you, Wystera, at this moment and is just like, kind of gives a smile. Sly, I know wolves are wont to do a few things, but what does a wolf pack do when they're like, got some awesome new outfit?
Can there be an explosion
Well-
behind us while we?
Well, you fool!
Walk away in
Wolves don't
slow-mo.
wear clothes.
Yeah,
Wolves
I
don't
know, but if
get
they
new
were gonna wear
outfits.
clothes, would they do something that would be like, kind of cool, like some kind of cool like chant or something? Like what do they do, Sly? Like what do they do?
Here.
We howl.
Thank you, Sly. Thank you so much, Sly.
Uh,
Oh.
Ow!
This reminds me of the clip from the Drew Gooden clip where he's like, "I think I'm the best marker on this app," and I'm like, "Oh, Sly's giving too much power to Eren here."
I don't think Squally can howl. He like tweets and squawks a little bit, but it's like a very weird, like ow, ow. Ah.
Well, you can mimic. You can mimic a
Oh,
wolf
I
call.
can mimic. Never mind.
Yeah,
Oh, so Squally has
Oh.
the best one.
Perfect howl.
that's a perfect howl. Everybody, make a performance check.
Oh
Do I get
God.
advantage with mimicry?
Yes. Oh, baby.
So I got a 16.
Oh baby.
I got a 17.
Eren got a dirty 20.
and to no one's surprise, Wystera got a 6.
Ow, ow.
Ow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you now the wolf pack. Ow! Amen, baby. Amen. Everyone calls out. Everyone in Crest kind of freaks out. They think there are wolves inside of the walls, but then it's like, oh no, it's good.
Well, that was so pleasant.
Sly, as this like kind of moment comes to a conclusion, you guys begin to go off into the mountains. You hear something come over you. Some voice begins to go through your mind. You begin to hear it. Dark and disturbing and powerful. You've heard this voice once before. You didn't know what it was, but now you can hear it. You there?
Is it just in my head, or is this like an actual
Yeah, it's in your
person?
head. It's in your head. No one else acknowledges it. Yes, you.
What do you want?
I want. What do I want? I want to speak with you for a moment.
Well, you're speaking.
Oh, yes, that I am. Well, I want to speak a little bit more to you. You may notice the marks you bear upon your form. You carry that with you, yes?
What of it?
Those marks, they stay upon your flesh because I am a part of you. Mighty, powerful, wild spirit. I am Kavan.
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
It will when I tell you more about my name. I am Kavan, one of the great elder berserker warriors, the mountain folk, that wandered this valley centuries past before we were encased in mist. My spirit has been howling, looking to find someone to latch onto, and I have found you. I was pulled from the darkness and bounded to your spirit. I have not contacted you before because I did not believe you were a worthy individual at first. Now I am seeing that is changing.
I don't know what you want, but I'm out of wolf pelts, so I can't really make you anything.
Well, I don't have a body anymore, so that's okay.
Oh, okay.
You dress me as yourself, so if you had a wolf pelt on you, do you have one on you right now? I can't see it.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I got a cool like tunic sash. It's kind of badass. I added like a little skull shoulder mount.
Then
It's
I
pretty
feel
sick.
more of a badass because of it. Listen to me. Oh, what's your name? What name have you been
Look,
given?
you haven't. Wouldn't you know if you've been like here?
I mean, it's not necessary. I mean, I'm a little forgetful. My memory is not very good.
You don't.
On
You don't have
account of
like.
I have no brain.
You don't. You don't do any like thought into who you possess. You just kind of.
I mean, I didn't ask for it. It just kind of happened. I was going around like
Oh,
wailing
really?
somewhere in some trees
I
around a
would've-
rock or something. I don't have a good
I would
memory,
have thought
so
you would have had like a say in who you like take control over.
I'm
Got
not.
this
Well,
kind of
it's not.
situation? Is it one
It's
of
not
those
kind of.
kind of?
Well, it's not a controlled situation. I don't
Mm.
think. I think I just kind of got here by some circumstance. Anyway, Kavan, I am, and you are
Oh yeah. Sorry. Sly.
Sly. Good, simple name. I remember those.
Hey.
Sly.
God.
Why are you talking like that?
Why are you
What?
talking like that?
This is how I
Yeah,
sound.
it's okay.
I was screaming in the forest at rocks before, I think. And this is what I sound like.
Okay.
Anyway, I want to let you know I find you worthy as a great champion of my spirit. I think you will do a great many things. Would you like to know why I find you worthy?
Sure. Is it gonna take a while? Like we're on a whole journey on ourselves.
Oh, have I
Like if
interrupted your journey? I'm
well,
sorry.
if it'll pass the time, sure.
Okay,
Go
I'll be
ahead.
quick.
No, don't
So
feel
many
rushed or
people
anything.
believe that I, Kavan, was a great warrior and leader of the mountain folk before, They think I was a leader because I was super duper strong and able to rip people in half with my own hands. That I punched through a tree trunk and ripped out bugs and smashed them in my mouth to eat. They think that is why I was the great leader of my folk. But really, it was because I knew what was cool and they did not.
Okay, that's pretty sweet.
Yes, it is rather sweet, isn't it? They were like, oh, we live in the mountains, and so we are sad and we are brooding. And I said, no, we are in the mountains because we're cooler than everyone. We live high up in high altitudes because we were deemed cooler, not just because of weather, but because it was awesome. It's awesome to live in mountains.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been up there, so I'll take your word for it. But
It's really freaking cool. Like, if you were like to be alone sometime on a mountain, there's nothing cooler than being at the top of a mountain and screaming out as loud as you can and just being
oh
like,
yeah,
this is my mountain.
yeah. So I mean, sometimes if I just need to get away, I'll just go sit on a rock. You know,
Yes.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. It's just like, you know, sometimes you just gotta go out there and just yeah. No, that makes sense.
There was a
I get like
moment I remember inside of your being. I don't know what was going on, but there was like flames shooting out from everywhere. And it was like super cool. I was like, yes, this one is what I want to be inside of.
whoa. Oh, okay, whoa.
No,
Time out,
I
time out
mean,
there.
yeah, you
Come
know what
on.
I mean, right?
You seem like a nice guy, but like that I don't know what you're looking for in this sort of like partnership, but like
Oh,
if we could keep it like professional, I'd really
what are you
appreciate that.
talking about?
Nothing, well, I don't know. I'm not judging or like saying anything like that, but like
What's wrong with it?
that's not my vibe.
Yet, you mean? Yet?
Well,
But
I don't.
wait,
Hey, I
you will
don't
be
feel
out
like
lonely in the mountains. You
I
will
don't.
stand up on the mountain peak and say, I am awesome. And you know who
Okay,
else thinks I'm awesome? These 70 other mountain folk, and many of them are
70.
dudes and
Whoa.
dudettes, my dude.
Okay. 70 people. That's a lot of responsibility. Not gonna lie.
Oh, they're
I'm
all dead.
just.
They're dead now. But they're dead, so it's like fine. They all died a long time ago. I'm talking
Oh,
my own life that I remember vaguely, but not a lot.
oh, I thought you were telling me I gotta go to the mountain and just like scream at 70 people, but now I gotta just
No, you
yell
don't have
at.
to do that at all. But if you like it, I'm telling you, it's like that's why I'm here to embrace that. I want you. Why do you think I have scars on your body, Sly? Why do you think I have that?
What? Why do you have scars on my body?
Why are there scars on your body? You
I
know,
mean,
like
I've taken a few hits. I'm not that careful when I do any kind of battle or
dude,
somewhat.
stop putting yourself down that way. You know why you have scars? Because they're
Well, no,
freaking
because
cool.
well, yeah, that, but also like the reason I have them is because I'm not really like thinking. But
You have
like, I'm
scars
not putting them
because they're
down.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, obviously. That's why I don't like mind cover like showing them off. But like,
Who needs to think when you got scars on your body? You know what those are?
yeah.
That's a story right there. And you don't need to think about that story. You just show them and people go, that's a story.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sidetracked. I need to tell you exactly why I'm reaching out to you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Now, Sly, I can feel it coursing through your body, are powerful, mighty, and wish to be more. But there's something, an absence. You're awesome and cool. You made like
Oh, thanks,
you were
man.
doing a gesture in your body
Oh.
and I was flowing with it. And I was like, "Oh my gosh. That was like me stitching together like clothes for my people because it was like we were like mountain folk and I wanted to like make stuff and I was like, "Yes. Yes to this."
Yeah, cool. So like you guys sew in the mountains as well?
I mean, is that what we didn't give it a name. I just called it like making cool shit. So was that what it's called? It's called sewing?
Uh, I think something like that.
Yes! The power of sewing!
Yeah.
I felt it coursing through your veins!
Hell yeah. Um,
Anyway, I'm
okay.
sidetracked again. So the situation is, you are powerful, and cool, but
Oh, thanks, man.
you need to do something else.
Okay. Well,
Your hands. They
my,
have
my hands.
stowed powerful, awesome clothes, but they have not taken a powerful life yet.
I don't know about that. Like we dealt with some pretty powerful things already.
No,
Like,
no. Sly, you have not killed a leader of something. You have not killed the leader of people, of creatures, of monstrosities. Sly, this is something you must do.
um, uh, okay. Um, I'll,
You don't sound stoked about this, Sly. This is a kind
I
of
mean,
cool.
like, well, yeah, like, no, obviously, like, yeah, that'd be dope to like kill something. Like, I'm all for that. Like, I really like, that's kind of been my thing. Um, I'm just trying to find the correlation between sewing some sick outfits and me having to kill some leader. I'm just trying to figure out how that
No,
kind of.
dude, look, you're cool and everything, but the thing is, you
No,
must
yeah,
prove yourself.
that's been established. That's not up for debate. We've
Of
established
course,
that, obviously.
I'm not debating anything.
No, me neither.
Yes,
God.
I'm just trying
but
to.
you are cool, but you are not a leader yet. You're not a leader of creatures. I feel that absence.
Okay, I'm not sure how to take that one. That seemed kind of like a little bit personal, but okay.
Well, look, like
I'm just
take it from one
saying,
leader.
like,
Like
I don't know
I'd
how
like
long
to
you.
be a leader again, Sly. I'd like to
Yeah, but
inhabit
it's
like
like
a body of a leader.
I don't know how long you've been around here. I think I've done some leader-like things.
I've been around for
But
centuries.
yeah, but like with me, because I haven't.
Oh,
So like it seems like you're just basing like your whole idea of me on this like one little fragment of time you've had, which
well,
doesn't seem super fair, but like
okay. I guess that. Oh, sure. That's on me. I
like
wasn't paying
how would you
attention.
know what leaderly things I've done? Like what
I
that
guess that's kind of true.
yeah.
Sly, go
So
ahead and make an intimidation check for me, please.
intimidate I was not trying to intimidate this thing, but okay.
Yeah, just make an intimidation for me.
That's a 19.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, so okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I get it. Sorry.
So
Yeah, sorry.
no, it's fine. You don't have to apologize.
No, no, it's not
I'm not trying
okay.
to
It's
guilt
not.
you out of anything like that. Like, come on, like it's just, you know.
Well, I thought I was gonna give you like a cool quest or something, but it's like I don't know.
Well, like I mean, if you've got something, like we're in the middle of something right now, but like it'd be kind of cool to
Okay,
do another quest or something like that. Like I'm not against quests. Like
okay. I was just gonna say
like
like if you
yeah,
wanted to like kill like a powerful leader of people, like you kill them and like I don't know. It sounds stupid, but
no, it doesn't
whatever.
sound stupid at all. It's just like you know,
Okay. Well, okay.
time
But
and
like,
place for some stuff.
sure. Okay. You want me to wait then? Because I'll hold off.
No, like if you tell me now, like I'll try and keep it like logged mentally, but
Okay, because I'm bad
there's
at
just
memory, so I'm just like, okay, but okay,
oh
great.
no, I totally get that. It's just yeah,
Good.
there's lots of things going on, Um,
What's going on
throughout
right
the
now
thing.
with you? Oh, sorry,
Um,
I'm just getting sidetracked.
no,
Uh,
that's fine. Thanks for it's just yeah.
cool.
Doing with
Okay,
other
so anyway, if you want to like find someone who like leads people, you kill them, and then you take their blood, and then you like take it to like the hill. There's a hill. There's a big hill. That
okay.
me and my people stayed at. There's like a bunch of stones
Um,
around it. Yeah, you just
take
go to that hill. And you
okay.
like
Take
drink and
leader's
pour the blood.
blood.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You just like
Drink
drink.
the blood. Okay.
Drink and drink of the blood, but also pour it on like this stone. Like you just like take it. There's like a spear, like a really cool spear. I call it the blood spear because it was like thing that I used to bleed people. You find that and it's like super cool, but whatever, I guess.
Okay, step one, kill a leader. Does what they lead matter?
I mean, it just has to be a leader of something, you know. They
Just some
lead.
kind of leader. Okay, it's kind of vague, but step
Well,
two,
that's I mean, people's
take their.
best.
How much blood do I have to haul up there?
However you want, man. Like more blood, the better. Like a lot of blood is really
Take
good.
blood to the hill.
Yeah, there's a big hill. There's a big hill
to
in the
big.
valley.
Take blood to big hill. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Step three. Something about a blood spear. You said.
Yeah, it's a spear. It's a spear. It's like a long spear. It's really cool.
Okay. And what am I doing with that thing?
I mean, you
Like
can
I-
have it if you
Oh,
want
I
it.
can
I mean,
have it. Oh,
yeah.
okay. But first, I
Yeah.
gotta take the blood to the big hill and drink said blood.
Yeah, if you want, you know. I thought it was kind of cool, but whatever.
No, blood spirit sounds kind of dope. For claim blood spirit. Okay. There's not like a set time limit on this thing. Like I don't gotta worry about like a deadline for anything here.
I mean, just don't die, I guess. I don't know. You
Well,
got
that goes without saying. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay.
cool. I mean, as long as my spirit's still in you, we're good. If I'm inside of you, we're good to go. Like,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
that power.
about like that. I just think you gotta work on that phrasing. But
I don't think. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with me
Well,
saying I'm inside of you? My
I
power
just
is
think
gonna course
like
through your veins.
some people might like take it a weird way. Just so I'm thinking-
Why? There's nothing weird about it.
Well, no, I know there isn't, but like some people just hearing the way you're saying it, some people might think some people might
Okay.
infer, assume
I don't hear it.
some kind of thing, but you know. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll try and find a leader to kill, but like I don't know when that'll be coming up, but
It's at this moment when you feel the cart jostle and you are now arrived at the gatehouse for Thessalonica Pass, and what had transpired before occurred. That's
okay.
what a nat 20 gets you when Sly rolls rolls for close. Fabulous.
Cool.
Fucking great job. Way to fucking take that. Now we now arrive to the present circumstances. You guys are continuing your journey down the pass. It gets to the point where the mountain, you are, the people that are outside of the car, you guys are hearing like the crashing sounds of the wind upon the outside of this carriage. Who's on the front driving again? I know Wystera, you're there. Who else?
I
Nobody?
think it was Squally.
I don't think so. I was in the back. I thought maybe I was, because I wasn't when I was sleeping, but now I am.
Yeah, I think you said
wanna-
you wanted to stay out front with Vystra
Okay.
to keep an eye on her, if I remember correctly.
Was that before?
If you wanna go into the back, Squally, you are very much welcome to.
One moment.
I could very much be misremembering.
Oh no, yeah, I was listening to the voices from the wind, so yeah, I think I was on the cart. I was with Vystera.
Okay. So the weather gets to a point where as you are traveling down the path, it gets like a wind tunnel, swirling with sharp snow cutting across your face, freezing you. But with the coats you have acquired, you are able to hold back a little bit of the weather, but it is frigid up here. And you feel yourself almost like going through a vortex of winter hellscape. You feel yourself going up in elevation, rising. It almost feels like it's endless. Squally, please make a charisma saving throw for me, please.
I knew that was coming.
And Wystera, please make, I believe it is a wisdom saving throw.
12.
12?
Uh-huh.
What'd you roll, Wystera? I can't hear you.
20.
Okay.
17 plus
Good to
3.
know. Squally. As you are going up the mountain, the wind cuts through to the bone. And you begin to feel something penetrate your own sense. The voices in your head begin to howl and scream. And a lot of the times you are able to kind of like carry this with you, and not much comes to pass with it. You're able to kind of like neutrally control it because you control it with the air. You can control it in those elements. However, there is a moment in which the screams become unbearable. And for 4 minutes, you are terrified of the wind itself as you hear voices. Welcome. Come with us. Come to the dark. Come, see what we have for you. See us, flay us, feel what we brought among the world. Wait and see our secrets. Ah, the bell rings for us all. You feel the mountain begin to converge. Let it sink into you. Let us see what is inside of you. And they begin to pull, and you kind of feel yourself howling. There's a moment, Squally, where you almost feel yourself propelling off of the cart itself. Like you're just kind of like grasping on, like flailing in the coach seat, like in the on the shotgun seat. Wystera, you're seeing this.
What is happening?
I assume I'm not going to respond because I'm just listening.
You get no response from Squally. You just see Squally flailing right beside you.
Wally, are you all right?
I probably won't say anything until the 4 minutes are up.
Do I get a gut sense that Squally is in real trouble, or
You're
This
getting,
sort of-
I think, well, here's the thing.
par
Wystera,
for the course?
off of the last moment that you had where you were pulled through that like 100 that you got, you feel all the voices and all the sensations are almost like leaving and converging from you, and they're all kind of gleeing and mixing in with you as well. I think at this moment, as you're kind of looking at Squally flail, as your amethyst begins to lighten a little bit, a very twisted and dark smile begins to kind of curl on your face as you can tell you're getting closer.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'll just let things be and keep going.
All right. The journey continues. Squally, you're pulled out of this, but you can feel something dark is in these mountains, and you don't know how long you can hold on to yourself. Travel continues. There's a moment when you can feel the wheels struggling to go through the snow, but the spectral horses do not stop. Until you see something cutting from the darkness and the snow. Wystera, there's a part of you that begins to come to the top of the mountain, this kind of clearing that's there, and there's like the low-ranged peaks. And you start to feel like you're going somewhere just deeper into the mountain, except you see embedded in the mountain, there are these alcoves that are set. And by each of them, 100-foot tall amber statues stand in each alcove, separated a couple dozen feet or so between them. This massive monument. Yes.
I recognize.
You don't.
Okay.
Standing here, embedded into the mountain, a monument, this mausoleum. Old, dark marble. You can see, make a perception check.
Me too.
Sure. You can see this as well, Squally.
14.
23.
Okay. Squally, you'll notice something here different from Wystera. The center of this, it's like almost like the snow has fallen and sloped from the wind. There is a door in between two of these massive statues. Squally, you can see there is a tumble of snow that kind of has fallen, and then there's like kind of a hole inside or on the outside of the actual structure. So there is another area where there is no sealed door or no door in front of it. There's a hole that actually goes into the actual area. With a 23, you also can see tracks in the snow. There are tracks leading to that hole. Many of them are heavy with boots, like boot tracks, 6 of them, and very large wolf tracks as well. There are no tracks that you can see presently leading to the door. Many of them, like you can actually, well, you could actually with a 23 see some remnants of tracks leading this way, but they are long past and the snow has covered them. The other ones are fresher.
I will point them out to Vistara. Mention there's, it looks like six different boots and wolves.
Excellent. You are all right?
I don't know. But this place is scary.
Apologies. There is another set of tracks that you are noticing going to the door that have been snowed over, but they are smaller by comparison. Horse tracks, horse hooves. That's it.
I say we go towards the hole. It looks like an easier entrance. I don't know how this door opens.
Yeah, I'll take the cart right up to the door. Let's see what happens.
Right up to the door.
Yeah.
Okay. You ride up right to the door of the temple. You make your way up towards it. As you get closer and closer and closer, Vystra and Squally, you notice this at different times. The door fades away. An illusion, an open hole entering inside towards the temple. No light, utter darkness. But you can hear rumbling inside, shifting, screams, howls. That's what you hear, Squally. Vystra, we are here. We are here. We are here. So, you begin to feel this growth merging. Your amethyst grows stronger than it has grown all throughout your time in the valley. A single voice. Find me. My door is open. Bring me the blade of sun.
Yeah, I
Vystra,
just
there's a
oh,
I was gonna say there's a strange moment where your senses, your visuals, begin to open up more, and you almost start to see deeper into the actual temple. For the sake of this, you're gonna have superior dark vision. It's basically doubles your dark vision.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna ride this cart right in.
Great. So the opening is about 10 feet. So you are just about to drive this cart right towards the actual hole, this opening, and it doesn't fit.
Oh, I didn't realize it was okay. All right, gotcha.
Everybody
I'm gonna
inside
light
you
a
jostle at this
torch.
moment.
Yeah, Arvesh, I say.
Kari steps out of the things like, "What the fuck are you doing?
I thought the hole was bigger.
God damn it!" Kari grabs onto one end and is gonna try to start pulling the cart from where it's jammed right now.
Squally helps.
So does
Great.
Vystra.
Yeah, Kari like kind of inches pulling the cart out and opens it back up.
So yeah, my intention is to Drovash and Arvesh enough to sort of park it to the right there.
For sure.
And
All
I
right.
suggest to everyone that we head on in.
Again, Squally lights a torch.
Kari is going to also light a torch. All right.
The
So
rest of y'all have
basically,
dark.
Liam, Vistra has dark vision to 120 feet.
Yes.
Yep.
Irina kind of looks at all of you. Requests a torch as well. Kari will give her one of hers. And I have one quick question to ask. What is your guys' marching order going into the temple?
Mm.
Oh, Vistra's definitely first.
Okay.
I feel like Kari would have gone. But, well, yeah.
Sly can go second because he's got dark vision as well, and probably like
You think Kari would have been Jumping
Well,
okay.
I just feel like she's, I don't know.
It's enough to be
Alright.
2 and 2. Like you guys can be beside each other.
Let's do that then.
Okay, Squally wants to go with Irina, but also wants someone else to protect, like in between us that can protect her too, because he doesn't feel very confident.
Kari is looking first at you, Squally, and then will be next to Irina. And like in front of her. Looks at you, Squally, and says, "Hey, are you doing okay?"
No, but let's go.
Hey. Listen, I don't know what we're going into right now. This is like freaky stuff. So here, I give you something. Touches you and casts protection from good and evil on you, Squally.
Thank you.
Aw.
Okay. What about Craig and Steve?
Well, I guess they're kind of just floating in the back.
I can stay in the back. I don't have dark vision, so putting me up front isn't ideal.
Do you have a
But well, if I stay behind you guys, I can just, if something happens to come up from behind us, I can be the first line of defense. But yeah, I'll let you guys lead the way.
All right. As it stands, Wystera and Sly are in front. Kari is behind, with Irina and Squally next to each other behind them. And Eren's hanging out with the Mephits. What about Ben? Is Ben in the cart?
Ben's in the cart.
Okay, he's in the wagon.
I don't know if anyone else wanted to bring him, but Squally would have left Ben in the cart.
Wally puts Ben on his shoulder like a ghetto blaster.
That would be iconic, but no.
Whack.
All right. You guys all begin to dive deep into the Amber Temple. No light, but as you walk down, you can already see the walls are almost glossy with amber reflecting back the flames, and each distortion you guys can see your kind of reflections. Anyone with a passive perception of 12 or higher notices this.
That's me.
The reflections you leave, there's a moment where you can feel them stand and stay. They're not moving with you. But Squally, there's a moment where your reflection is like cast and your face is like splitting off. The beak is being pulled off of your face. And Wystera, you can see as like shadow marks are clawing your own horns out. You guys are diving deep into a very dark and evil place. And we are going to find out what you see after our break. So we're going to come back in just a couple of seconds here, guys. Or minutes, not seconds.
Thank you.
2-second break. We're back. Well, I guess we will
Hello.
be back. All right. So, entering into the Amber Temple, you guys walk down a black marble staircase. Noticing up to your sides at one point with the torch light flickering off the reflections you've seen, faintly, you notice these kind of arrow slits in the hall. Kind of like designed looking downwards, but there is nothing that you see beyond them. Just empty blackness behind. You continue to descend. It's not long before you get to a landing that opens up. Wide, wide on all sides. Everyone with dark vision can see how big this space is. You're walking into a room that is 50 feet in the ceiling. From where you're standing, it's about 30 feet high ceilings, but still very large. You notice that there are 2 sets of double doors. One to your left is closed. One to your right is open, also leading to darkness. With the light of the fire, the amber, there's this weird hue, this almost like glowing radiancy that almost begins to happen all around. You can see, those with dark vision again, that there are central pillars and 2 staircases that begin to lead down into this massive chamber. I have one quick question for all of you. Who speaks Elvish? Very good.
Oh.
You hear whisperings in a language that none of you understand. In a voice and a tone that is I'd say calm but heavy in its light, heavy with a. It's weird to hear this beautiful language be thick. It's strange to hear that, but you hear it all the same. Those with dark vision are able to see this. Wystera, you are the one who sees everything. At the very end of this room, this chamber, you can see that there are kind of 2 balconies, about 20 feet elevation as well. One of them is crumbled and has collapsed in the ground. Most of it, at least. There's still portions of it that stand. And to the right, at the very back, there is one that stands, but the doors are open. Through those doors, you can hear pounding. Boom, boom, boom. Something is making that noise, and it echoes throughout the whole temple. Before you, in the center of the chamber, or not the center, but the very far back wall, there is a 40 feet tall statue standing of a cloaked figure, its hands brought close together. You do not see a face, as there is a hood pulled over top of the head, and behind, underneath that hood, a shroud of darkness. Even with your dark vision, Wystera, you do not see past this darkness. You see this giant hooded statue before you. There are little alcoves down below this overlook that you are at, and on this balcony, the staircases that lead downwards stretch out for about 20 feet. In the center of the room is a long, dark-haired individual, cloak heavy over their shoulders. They are down on their knees. They are speaking up to the statue in a language you do not understand. But there's a moment where those with dark vision see this individual goes into a bag or their satchel, pulls out some kind of jar, turns it, opens it. You do not see the colors, but you can make out the actual thing that is pulled out. It is a small toad, an amphibious creature in this individual's hands. They gesture it, holding it, squeezing it in their hands, looking up at it. They look up towards it, and in a moment, they begin to consume the toad whole. You recognize this individual looking up as Rahadin. As he is finished consuming, he looks up. You guys can see the light of the torches kind of dancing on the edges of the amber walls. He turns behind him and he sees you. Well, it's a very interesting thing finding you all here. He stops for a moment. He looks in the torchlight, he can see. What is she doing here?
Whom?
He gestures his slimy finger towards Irina. What is she doing here? Irina kind of looks a little confused, like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm like, what is he talking about? Mhm.
She is here for the same reason we all are.
Wait, what are you doing here?
First of all, my dear, I know that is not the case at all. Second, I am here for something that is none of your concern.
Something that involves eating a toad?
It's more than that, my friend. But if you're all here, maybe you'll come to realize, maybe you'll come to see exactly what it is that I am asking.
Okay. So, just to make sure we're clear, DM, you had said door locked to the left, door open to the right, and then you described a whole bunch of stuff. Was that through the open door or was that ahead?
Oh, it's currently in front of you, and I will show you right now what we have. So,
Wasn't quite sure if you were continuing with the open door to the right or then you left that and you were talking about
no,
what was ahead.
this is what you see. The open door to the right, this is not what is in the open door to the right. You cannot see what is in there. That is just, there's darkness in there. You
Okay.
can probably see that it's it opens up to another chamber. The closed door to the left, you don't see anything there, but this is what is before you. In the center
it.
of the room is Rahadin. He's in the
Okay.
center at the bottom of that portion.
Okay, so Vistra would like to she'll do it I would think so imperceptibly that maybe no one will notice, but she wants to turn to the right, turn to the left, and then turn forward, watching her pendant for signs of increased or decreased glowing.
It is not increasing or decreasing right now. It is at the highest point that it has been.
Oh, it is still,
Yeah.
it's just high, period. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Rahadin speaks to you all at this moment, saying once again, what is she doing here? The same thing that we're all doing? Oh, I can assure you, she is not here for the same reasons that you are.
Fine. What concern is it of yours?
It is not a concern of mine alone. It is the concern of my count. I can assure you she should not be in a place like this.
Well, you may be right, but there it is. She's here.
I feel like she can do what she pleases, sir.
Well, That's interesting. I know a few individuals who disagree, but if she is here and you are here, I fear that she has come in to do the same thing. I guess she has come to die just like all of you.
No, just searching for answers.
That's not why I came here, no.
No, me neither.
Oh. Well, what did you come here for?
Well, that's a good question, but death is not the answer.
Potentially a hood of sorts, potentially a sword, anything we find, truly.
Also, not you. We weren't looking for you.
Good. Then I'm assuming you won't pursue me either, and he's gonna take off.
I thought you were gonna try and kill us.
He's
Excellent.
running. He's running.
Yeah, wimp.
Where is he running? Like farther in?
He's running to the right side. From where you guys are standing, you cannot see exactly where he's going.
And there's no one with him.
No one with him.
He just scurries away.
He doesn't scurry, he runs cool down the corridor and looks up to his right side.
He
His little
scurries
lanky elf just starts
What's that?
like Renfield. He scurries away.
just skips
I
away.
say he spoke Elvish, and you guys immediately think he's like tiddly-tee, tiddly-tee. You have no respect for my.
He threatened us and then ran away.
Yeah, that's also pretty.
He runs.
Okay, bye.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I suggest we leave him be.
You okay, Irina?
Not necessarily. I don't know what that was all about.
I don't think any of us do. That was weird.
Especially since he just ran.
I was just gearing up for a fight when he threatened us, and then he just scurried off.
Quite anticlimactic, wasn't it?
Like Renfield.
Well, what do we do now? Do we explore?
I think I heard him giggling when he ran too.
It's just strange that I saw so many footprints here and we just find him.
Can we get serious about this, please? Kari
I'm sorry.
snaps for a second. So where are we supposed to go?
I'm just wondering where all the other people
Have fun
are.
with it.
Why is it only him here when I've seen wolf tracks, multiple tracks? Where did they go?
I'm sure it is very possible there are more entities here. We must be vigilant. And I do not think we should split up.
Wow, that's
Yeah, no,
harsh.
that's a bad idea.
That's
Wystera.
really,
Working
really
with the team.
duteous knowledge. Yes, very good.
Picture a size.
Irina pulls out her crossbow just to be with on her side.
It's a good idea. I just pull out my hammer.
Forward, Wystera says.
Yeah. And I'm gonna stay like really close to Irina.
I see this and nod.
Do you guys go down the left staircase or the right staircase?
Left.
I don't think I can see either of them.
I
Me
sent you guys the map.
No.
No, I mean like I don't think Eren
Squally.
can see them. Like,
Oh, well, you guys have 2 torches, so yeah, you guys can see.
oh, I can see it. Okay.
Yeah, so long as you're near Squally, Kari, or Irina.
Left we go.
All right, you guys are going your left side. You guys get closer to the door that is closed. All right. Begin walking down the stairs. As Wystera and Sly get right at the base of it, something is shot out from the hood, from the face of the hooded figure. Sly, does a 28 hit you?
Nope.
Yeah. It does.
Righty. Good to know. Just gonna look at something quick. Gonna look at something quick.
We're not going through that door.
I don't see it coming at all, do I?
This
There's
is
no
an attack roll.
It's an attack, so I can't do like dex save or anything. Or
Nope.
danger sense. That's kind of lame.
Nope.
Highway
All right.
to the
That is
danger sense.
15 points of fire damage, reduced to half, and not taken by you, but taken by Kari, who is right behind you as the firebolt shoots out from the hood of this figure and goes like over your shoulder, Sly, and smacks right into Kari.
Does her shield do anything?
Her shield takes it on, and she has a choice. As a reaction, she's going to spend it. She's going to shoot it right back. She fires it for... That's 2 plus... Okay. She shoots it right back, and it just hits the side of the hood and scatters across the stone. Misses. I need everybody here to roll initiative.
God damn it. Oh no.
Oh.
16 for Wystera.
19 for Squally.
14 for Sly.
And 18 for Eren.
Wow, we're all high rollers.
Can I please get a roll for the me feats? Or do they just go on your turn?
They go on my turn, I'm pretty sure.
Really wish the
Great.
ducks.
I don't know, actually, do I think that's the way
I think
it
you have to roll for them, actually.
Okay. And they just don't have any.
No, they got a bonus to their, it's their dex.
Right. Okay. Well, Steven got a 2.
Okay.
But Craig got an 8. Sorry, 19.
Do you want them to go on Steve's or Craig's initiative? They'll go together as the me feats.
Oh.
So do you want them to go first in the initiative, or do you want them to go last?
First.
Okay.
Because Craig is a god.
It's on brand.
It's on brand. Okay. So Kari took 7 points of fire damage there. 5.
What's Ben's initiative?
Ben's not there.
Ben's not there.
Ben's unfortunately
left
not
it-
a part of this combat.
I know, we left him in the car.
I really
was-
appreciate
Squally
the
like
thinking.
waved to him when we left too. He was just like, bye.
And he said, and I quote to you, "Meh."
Quack.
Okay.
uh
So at the very outset, Craig and Steve begin to go. Craig, in this moment, Squally, you hear, I feel the sense of blood and danger around us all. It is time to unleash the power.
Is it bad that I just want him to like do a suicide death burst? No. Don't do that. I just want him to go up to the hood figure and just
Kamikaze.
explode. It's what I'm feeling for him, but that's okay. He,
So they are currently at the top of the staircase, on the left staircase.
they're pretty far, hey?
Yes.
He's gonna try to fly as close as he can.
Okay. Flying as close as they can. I believe they have a speed.
Those are his
of-
ice flying noises. Just by the way.
Okay. They fly over top of the staircase. They're right behind it. They notice at the very back of this wall, underneath in the ground area here, there's another set of double doors that kind of goes in a different direction. Yeah, that's what they notice here. And along the wall edges, there are these arrow slits in the upper walls. So, do you want them to dash to get closer to the statue, or do you want them just to kind of stay there?
Closer to the statue.
Okay, so they're gonna dash. Yeah, they are basically flying right there. They're over halfway to the statue in the center of the chamber. Okay.
Cool.
That is Craig and Steve. Squally, it's your turn.
Okay, Squally is
You are beside Irina, but behind Sly by 10 feet.
okay.
I'll just send you guys a personal photo of this so you guys can kind of see
Thank
where
you.
you at.
Sorry, Squally's just thinking for a second. Okay, Squally is just going to cast Bless.
Okay.
And everyone gets an extra D4 to your attack roll.
Not
or
everyone.
throw. I know. I'm getting there. Just hang on.
Okay.
Can we do Irina, Kari, Eren, and that's it, actually. Irina, Kari, and Eren.
Okay. You three now have Bless.
Bless you.
Fantastic. Sorry?
Hashtag bless.
Can I also move in front of Irina, but kind of a little bit closer, not too much closer? I don't want to be in front of anyone yet, but I want to move a bit.
You can move 5 feet. You can be right next to Kari and right behind Sly.
Sounds good.
Okay. Nice. That's everything?
Yes.
All right, Eren, it's your turn.
Okay. So the Mephits ran in. Don't know what to do.
Prepare.
Yeah. I might just scooch up to the front of the group.
You can totally run in between everybody's legs here. And the staircase is also wide enough for you to be able to fit there as well. You are in front of Wystera and Sly.
All right.
That's 20 feet.
It's 20 feet. I'll just push out the extra 5 feet then.
You have a 35.
Right, I have 35 because I'm a bard. I'll go my full movement speed towards the meat feeds.
Okay, 25. Right there. Okay, great. You notice that as you get to the base, there's an alcove with like a 8-foot tall standing statue and like a golden sword in the center, like holding a golden sword.
Okay, I
staff,
don't
actually,
see
it's
anything
golden
else. I
staff.
just see the statue.
That's in the alcove, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna hold my action then for if anything dangerous happens to come into my range. But I don't know what's gonna happen. I just want to be ready.
Okay, so you're just dodging? Is that it?
Uh,
Or what's your action that you're holding?
that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna hold a dodge.
Sounds good. Okay, Wystera, it's your turn.
I check for Twitch.
You get no response.
Okay. Um, and with my DDV, I see nothing in those slits.
What, the arrow slits?
Yeah.
Or the go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm basically looking to see what I'm doubting is that there's anything corporeal in there shooting at us, and that's what I'm trying to check
Oh,
for.
are you talking about the hooded figure, or are you looking at the arrow slits that are along the wall?
No, the slits that are on the wall
Okay.
where, because that's where this shot came from, did it not?
No,
No,
I
it
said
came-
that the shot came from the hooded figure in the center of the statue.
Oh shit.
And
Yeah,
I
I want to
mentioned to
look through
Eren,
those. Yeah,
you
I
can't.
want to try looking through those slits anyway.
I already told you though at the top as well, you cannot see through that. That is darkness that even your dark vision cannot penetrate.
All right, never mind then. Okay. I would, in that case, I want to try. I want to try casting Mind Sliver on that statue.
Mind sliver on the statue. Okay, gotta just check and see something.
She's going on a hunt.
There we go. Okay, mind sliver. Let's see. Statue is out of range for mind sliver. You're gonna have to get closer.
Okay, so it's farther than. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna find out what's going on here. So if I run my 30 feet, I'll be within range.
Yep, you'll be right in front of Eren as well.
Yeah, I do that.
Statue, the hypotenuse of it is a little wonky, but you're good.
I like wonky hypotenuse.
Good for you.
This is my nickname in high school. Yeah, so I'm gonna run 30 feet ahead and then cast a Mind Sliver on that statue.
You got it. You send out a psychic spike of energy just to go towards that statue, and nothing makes contact.
Fuck.
Nothing targeting the statue there at that moment.
All right. Good turn, mister.
Nice. Any bonus actions, anything like that? Or are you done?
Nope, I'm done.
Okay. Slides, your turn.
Okay. Okay. So the hooded figure that shot us out, was that green thing up ahead there? Is that right? Am I reading the map right?
Center of the room. That's that hooded. That's the hooded.
Or where's that?
Statue.
That hooded figure that shot fire at me. Um. Hmm. Um. I don't think it's worth going into a rage right now. First things first, I'm gonna draw my weapons. So I'll draw my short sword and my dagger. Um, how far is? Oh no, I don't want to. Never mind. How far is Vistara from Eren right now?
5 feet, like right in front of.
Oh, they're right in front. Okay.
Vistara, do you want to be like do you want to be like having Eren like right underneath you, like you could be like running over top of him, like you're no, you want to be okay, good.
No, I figured I was just adjacent.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
I'm at a loss for what to do. Are those diamonds on the
Able to
map?
do something. Hmm?
Are those diamonds on the map just little like pillars?
Those are pillars, yes.
Okay, the pillar in the northwest section.
Yep.
I'll just start making my way to there.
You can actually
I'll f-
get there with your full movement.
I can? Sick. I'll go there and kind of hunker down.
Okay.
Um, I should just do the same as Eren and hold the dodge.
Okay. Sounds good. You hold the dodge.
Yeah.
As you guys stand there, you see a red beam begin to emanate between the arrow slots. One begins to light up near Craig, one by Steven, one by Eren. Okay. Yep. Eren, does a 17 hit you?
No, sorry.
Okay. So these rays, red rays, begin to kind of like make contact, and then instantly they burst as if they are just like hot fire. Craig takes 24 points of fire damage between the two rays that burst, and he explodes. I need Wystera to please make a dexterity save, correct?
I think so.
Yeah, it's any creature that is adjacent.
Yeah, dexterity save.
And I need Steven to make the same save.
Oh. $17.
Okay, he succeeds. He only takes half of if you want to roll a d8, takes half of that. Vistor, would you roll?
14.
You succeed as well, so you'll take the same amount of damage that Steve takes.
Do I take even less because of my infernal?
It's slashing damage. It is not. It's not fire.
Oh, I thought you said it was fire. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, 2.
Okay. 2 points of damage.
So sorry, I took how much?
2.
2. Okay.
That's halved.
Yeah.
Great.
I rolled a 4.
So you guys see these beams of light come from the west side arrow slits upon the wall that is above you guys, about 20 feet high in the air, or elevated above the ground. Now, Kari's turn. Kari sees that and sees everybody else. She's looking at you, Squally, and says, I don't want to leave Irina alone here. We got to keep her safe, but I also don't want them to be exposed to whatever the fuck that was.
Did Squally see the sword yet?
Squally has not seen the sword yet.
But the Meefeats did?
Meefeats haven't seen the sword either. They saw a door
Oh,
in
you saw the
top
sword.
wall. Nobody's seen the sword. The sword,
You
nobody
said-
knows where the...
No, you said there's a golden sword. I heard you say it, that someone could see the
Oh,
golden sword behind.
golden staff. There's a golden staff in the hands of a stone alcove. That's what Eren saw. There's an
Oh.
alcove and there's a stone statue about 8 feet, and they're holding golden staff.
No sword.
Yeah, corrected that.
Okay, never mind then. Sorry. Squally says, to Kari, I wonder if this hood means something like Sergio was saying, but or not Sergio. Oh my gosh.
Sergio.
Holy moly, now I
Sergey.
can't Sergey, thank you. Now I can't get Sergio out of my head.
Hello, I am Sergio. I am here to save you.
My brother is Strahd.
Stop.
He is I'm saying a dick.
I don't know if this is it, but I'm wondering if I should try to find the sword or see if it's close. If you stay with Irina, I can hang back, but maybe I can locate it.
All right, stay safe. I'll stay here. We'll make sure that we stay down here and give you cover. If we can. She's gonna do the dodge action for herself. Stand there with Irina. She's not gonna do anything else really. She's saving her stuff. Okay. With that. Yeah, this is gonna happen. I need Wystera, I need you to please make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. 22.
Okay. You feel something emanating as you almost feel your body restrain, and you are able to shake off that feeling for yourself. But yeah, you felt something powerful come your way, and you were able to fend it off.
I yell. "Ah!"
All right. With that, it's gonna go down to Irina. Irina is getting her crossbow out, and she is just kind of she's gonna hold her action to fire the crossbow. She doesn't really know where's where any danger is coming from. She's just keeping an eye out. You guys hear the boom, boom sound once again. All right, it's Steve's turn.
Steve is gonna get closer to the shadow dude. And he's
Okay.
gonna breathe on him.
Gonna breathe on the statue.
Yeah. With some frosty breath.
All right, he gets right up to the statues, like kind of right to the base of it. Yeah, he can go ahead and make that breath. As he breathes, the statue gets like begins to form ice on its base, but there's no damage towards that. The object itself, or the statue itself, just then has the breath weapon cast onto it.
Hey. So sorry,
Anything else you can do?
I guess not. I guess he just breathes on it.
Fantastic. Okay, Squally, it's your turn.
Squally is going to try to maybe kind of get behind a pillar from the hooded dude, or like kind of, you know, like scoot it over so that the direct line is invisible, but he's gonna cast locate object.
All right. You get behind the pillar that is right by the staircase. Just want to see exactly if it's a visual, like how the location path goes. I believe this visual line that everyone can see. So please describe to me the sword as Sergey may know it.
Yeah, Squally's gonna call onto Sergey to describe the sword using his voice. And Squally's just gonna say, I need you to describe the sword as best as you can.
Since the location of the object. Okay. You feel the voice take over for yourself. As brittle as glass, but as powerful as the sun itself. You feel that carry through. Golden voice carries, and it pinpoints the eminent feeling of it right at the head of the statue.
Oh, the hood. I was right, because he was talking about the hood, you guys. Ooh.
The hood of the 40-foot statue.
Yeah, so I like whip around to Kari and just be like, I think it's in the hood, and like yell it out for everyone. The sword is in the hood.
All right. Is that all we're going to do there, Squally?
Squally's gonna ask. Oh my God, Sergey. He's gonna.
Sergio.
No, don't do this to me, please. Please don't, because I will.
Sergey, yeah.
I had it right, right? Okay, oh gosh. Him, do you think oh my gosh. Nope, Squally can't think of anything, so Squally's gonna panic. Squally's gonna get closer to the pillar behind Sly.
Okay. So you're going to have to travel 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If you want to be right next adjacent to Wystera, you could be running straight lined.
And Kari's still with Irina,
Irina,
right?
yes.
Okay, perfect. Then yes.
Okay, great. That then goes to Eren.
Um, So Squally yelled out for all of us.
Yeah.
That the sword is in the statue. All right. Well, I'm gonna turn
Yes.
around and say, should I hit the statue then?
I think so.
Okay. I'm gonna run towards the statue.
Wonderful. And because Squally moved up, you can actually see the base of the statue. So you go 5, 10, 30, 35. You are just out of range of the base of the statue, but you could, if you leapt up high enough, hit like maybe the arm of the statue itself.
Sure, let's try it.
Get an old good wackaroony.
Do I need to make an athletics check to jump up?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, my dice is rolling away. Was not good. 9.
Yeah. No.
Okay, next time. I just need a second.
If you want to dash, I'll allow you to get just to the base of the statue with your dash, but burning that athletics check is most of your movement.
Sure, I'll get right up to the.
All right, you are right by where Steve breathed on it. All right, Wystera, your turn.
They're like a cold spot.
Yeah.
You just shiver. You're like, ooh.
See him like.
Good thing I have this wolf. Wolf help.
Yeah.
How far? I'm just looking at your what you sent us, the picture. So Wystera is within, she's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's just about 30 feet away from the statue, yeah?
You're about 40 feet from the statue right now, and you are about from the hood, like about 60 feet roughly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe
I yell for anyone who wants to join me, and I dash. I want to dash and get right up adjacent to the statue.
All right, you get to the base of the statue. Right by
Do I sense anything extra being there close?
Nope, nothing extra.
Oh, you sure as fuck don't, Dave. Okay, thank you.
Not naturally, yeah. That was just your regular movement, by the way. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, dashing. Never mind, you dashed. So yeah, you had to. Excellent. Okay, Sly, your turn.
Okay. So Squally's yelling that it's in the hood.
Files are in the computer.
In the computer. Okay, let's see here. Oh, you sent another picture. Awesome.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did, because I'm
Yes,
awesome.
there it is. Thank you.
I guess I might as well show everybody else what they're seeing right here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look at all that movement going on that billboard. Look at all that movement. All right,
Look at all that movement. I'm not seeing enough movement.
Not all.
So who's that south of me?
That's Wystera and me.
Squally.
That's just okay, gotcha.
What am I?
You're a Kenku.
Do you actually have a what?
Yeah, I have a Kenku mini. It's for the Tomb of Annihilation campaign that I'm running through Novice DMing. Yeah, that's...
Nicely done, Liam.
Ooh, cheap plug.
Yeah, one of the characters is the Kenku monk, and that's their mini.
That's hilarious. You need to send me a picture of that later,
I will.
please.
Technically, I sent 2 of them already.
No, I want a close up so I can see you.
Okay, yeah.
I think I'm gonna scooch up there with Eren at the
Eren.
Gonna scooch right in here.
Just gonna squeeze
scooch
right
right up. Just
Most
squeeze
Canadian
on in,
thing ever.
scooch it up.
and just by you for a moment.
Occupy Eren's space. That is 30 feet.
Yeah, that fits in my range. Is Eren trying to? Sorry, were you trying to get up there?
I just tried to jump and hit its arm because I was a little bit out of range.
Cool. You want me to toss you?
You'll have to toss me.
Have to toss me.
I'm not gonna say no.
Cool. I'm gonna try and toss Eren up there.
Okay,
Ready?
Go ahead and make
Okay.
a athletics check.
I'll try to make myself aerodynamic.
Hey, that's you said athletics?
Yep.
21.
21.
Oh, what's 9 plus 10?
Ha ha ha.
One.
Okay. I'll say with a 21, Eren, you get tossed 30. Yeah, I'll say, well, 30 feet seems a little bit much of it.
I only weigh like
But-
50 pounds.
No. I will allow. What would be good on that? I'm gonna say 25 feet you get
All right.
yeah, you went up 25 feet on this thing, about 15 feet tall. Or 40 feet tall. You have 15 feet.
Do I just latch on to like an arm or something?
No, you don't, because you did not hold your action to grab onto anything. So you just get
So I just go
tossed.
up and right back down?
You get tossed essentially. Now,
Oh
Sly,
shoot.
where were you tossing him towards? You were tossing him to the hood?
I was tossing him up there, yeah, but he was swinging and
Great.
trying to get up.
Because the arms are in a position where it's like outstretched and there's an opening between them, you toss him up between that, and then shit, and you start to just immediately fall down because yeah, you were not readying an action to toss. So
Oh,
yeah,
might be.
Eric, your ball.
And
I don't know. I thought I could catch it.
I believe that is my turn.
I
Yeah,
believe I can fly.
I'll allow you to do a reaction to this, but yeah, you're gonna have to react.
I'll
to grab-
react.
I'm gonna say sleight of hand reaction because like that was a
Sleight of
mighty,
hand reaction.
mighty toss.
I have decent sleight of hand. 11?
Okay, like you're slipping. That 25 feet goes down to 15, so you are 15 feet up. Alrighty,
Sick.
with that, what's going to happen here now? Beam of light on Sly. Beam of light on Squally. Beam of light on. Oh, wait. No. Nope, that's not going to happen. They're out of range. Okay, I'm going to toss some fireballs at you guys then. Except for Squally. Squally's within range. So, all right, here's what happens. I need everybody at the statue base to please make a dexterity saving throw.
Does that count with me as well?
Oh yeah, you're within. You were out of the radius for 25, but then that 10 sleight of hand got you in the 15.
Wystera is a 13.
Oh, I have
That
danger
is-
sense though.
Yeah, you do. 13 is a success.
Oh, the danger zone.
Danger zone. Yeah.
We need the duck to make that sound now.
Oh God.
Squally, what's your armor
Quack,
class?
quack, 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 quack. Sorry. 15.
What is it?
15.
15. Okay, one of the rays is gonna
But
miss
he's a
you.
duck, not goose.
So, what did everyone roll for their dexterity saving throws?
Am I right with saying 15?
Aaron got a 21.
Success. Sly.
Great success.
Did he?
There he is.
What did Steve roll for his dex save?
Oh, sorry. Well,
I think he's probably dead either way.
nat 1.
Oh, he's busy
joining-
breathing on the
Yeah,
statue.
that
Like,
breath really took the wind out of him. No, very much pun intended. Sly, what'd you roll for your dex save?
Sorry.
Sorry, I stepped away there. Let me roll and find out.
somebody
So-
lick it, you'll get stuck.
So do I have does my danger sense kick in?
Come on,
Yes, it
guys.
does,
Yeah.
baby.
Just
Yeah,
Lick
danger
it.
sense kicks in. Thank God. Oh, that's not much better. So that's a 5.
That's a failure. So Sly and
Some
Steve
good danger
take
sense.
20. You guys take 25 points of fire damage.
oh, he explodes big time.
Vistra, yeah, I know. Vistra and Eren take 12, but I need Vistra and Sly to make dexterity saving throws again against the explosion of Steve.
Sorry, guys. Oh, wait, I thought. Wait, did Craig? Oh, Craig died. I see.
Craig Dad.
Craig died.
You said
Steve died.
25 for the first one. Hey, do I get that danger sense again?
Yes, because you know that Steve explodes and does
Oh,
danger.
thank the Lord. Oh, that's better. 18.
That's a success. Kylah,
Wystera,
what's the damage?
Oh, right.
And yeah, Vistra, sorry.
17.
17. That's a success as well.
Good to know.
It's halved if it's
right.
okay. Yeah. So 3 for the saves. Are the ones who succeeded.
Nice. Squally.
6 for the ones who didn't.
Squally, I gotta ask you, do you still have your ring of fire resistance on?
I sure do. Heck yeah.
Good, you're gonna need it.
Look.
200 points of.
You take 35 points of fire damage, reduced to 17
Ooh-wee. That was
from
hot.
the Boo, 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 from the 3 of the 4 rays of fire that shoot out you and scorch your flesh.
Dang.
Mister's like,
Smells like chicken.
who's that? I was just about
Ari-
to say that. Oh my God. I was this close.
That's rude, you guys. That is.
Kari's not laughing, and Kari's actually freaking out a little bit. Kari is about to run over to you, Squally, to heal you. Yeah, and gets right up to you. Is gonna cast a lay on hands. Oh, she doesn't have a lot. But she's gonna give you. She can only give you 1, but she's gonna give it to you just in case. So she gives you 1 extra each hit point.
Thanks.
She doesn't have a lot to give. Yeah, she panics, and then in that panic, she goes to put a lot into you, but withdraws suddenly, forgetting herself, and runs back to Irina, for a 5 foot of movement. Because yeah, she's kind of lost herself in that moment. Okay. When Kari does that, I need. Oh shit! Oh, you guys are gonna hate me now. And Vistra, remember for your saving throw for fire, you take a quarter damage if you succeeded. So that, what was it? That 12 is actually 6.
You.
Okay. But I need I need you three to make another dexterity saving throw. Squally, Wystera, and well, Eren first. Actually, it's just Eren right now.
Another dex saving throw?
Another dex saving throw for me, please.
How many fireballs can this thing hurl at me? Oh, that's not as good. 14.
That's a failure.
Yep.
Okay. You are impacted from the mouth, from the this hood. You can see lightning bursts out of one of this like kind of like eye slot that's inside of the hood in the stone. It shoots out and then hits you, and then
Right.
two separate bolts spread down to Wystera and Sly. Now I need you guys to roll dex saves.
Oh no.
19 for Sly.
19. That's a success.
7.
That's a failure. You guys are so fucking lucky right now.
I don't feel it.
No, me neither.
You take 38 points of lightning damage.
I sure don't feel lucky.
Oh, I rolled very low on those. 38 points of lightning damage as you are hit with a chain lightning spell that explodes out of the face of this thing and strikes down on top of all three of you.
Which is how much damage?
Do we all take that damage?
It's 38, but if you succeeded, it's, I believe,
19.
19. Yeah.
Oh.
And the only one who succeeded was Sly. All right.
Am I
with
still
that,
holding on?
Yeah. I think with the electricity, your grip intensifies onto the spot you're going. So yeah, you're good. Irina is gonna shoot with
White
her
knuckle on this
crossbow
thing.
at the hood. She fires, but the hole is so tiny that it shoots out and splinters the bolt from the face of the statue. All right, that takes us to Squally. Your turn.
Okay, I have a couple questions.
Okay.
How tall is the statue?
40 feet.
How big is his head? Like the hood. Like it's
The
all
hood
smoke.
portion of it, I would say, is probably equivalent of 7 to 8 feet tall.
Just the hood.
I'd say, yeah, it's about like it's a 7-foot section of this thing, or the hood. Well, the headpiece itself is about 7 feet. The hood itself, I'd say, is maybe like half a foot depth, kind of, or density on that spot. Yeah.
And it's all smoky.
Well, it's not smoky. It just cannot be seen inside of.
So you've just got a hood, no head, just black smoke. Black.
Mm-hmm. The people that are up close at the angle that they're at can see that there's like a stone face to it. Like it's an empty visage from this base that they can see that. But yes, it's essentially little slots, like eye slots.
Okay, so it's not hollow. There's no opening.
Yeah, exactly.
That changes my plan. And the hood, it's all rock,
Yep, all rock.
but there's tiny slits. Okay, what's above the statue?
Like a black marble kind of thing. Yeah, it's a black marble stone.
What's above the statue?
Above the statue is 10 feet of open air there above it. It's all wall. Behind it, there's balconies. So there's like there's two balconies. One of them is crumbled. The other one is like standing up. They're about 20 feet above the ground, kind of meeting it by its midpoint. And up on the right side, there is like two doors that are open. Like two sets of double doors that are open.
And how far away from the shoulders are the balconies?
About 7 to 8 feet. Yeah, it's about 8 feet gap on the right side balcony. The left side is nowhere close to it. It's like 15 feet because it's crumbled.
And the right side has the open doors.
Yes.
Okay. Squally is gonna try something new today. Squally's going to dimension door to the balcony.
All right.
But also like can he like be in the doorway so he can kind of duck and hide so that the thing doesn't see him?
You're talking you're talking about the doorways that are open, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to go into the north open doors or the east ones?
North.
Okay. As Squally, what does it look like when your dimension door when you teleport this way?
Like when you puff a feather pillow, like it just goes whoosh, and then there's feathers.
Feathers scatter. You are right in the doorway behind the statue. And with your torch in hand, you see in the room that is kind of like connected to this little
I don't want it to see my torch though.
you see a corridor. This entire area is like punched through, like you see fists in the actual doorway. And there's like knocked over candlesticks holders. There's an yeah, the doors themselves are made of amber, and you can see that this corridor begins to like kind of dive deeper all the way to an alcove. Like you can see this with your torchlight, an alcove with a crumbled statue. It's basically like there's nothing really in here that you see at present.
No, that's fine. I don't really want to see anything either. As long as there's no intruders, I will put my torch kind of away. I kind of want to hide.
One set. There is a set of double doors to your immediate right behind you, about 10 feet. They are put on the west side wall of this chamber. But yeah, you want to put your torch away, and that's it.
Yeah, I just want to hide kind of right now and prepare
Okay, you're just caught between those. Perfect. Okay, that's your turn. All right, Eren, your turn. You are hanging.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna try to climb.
Make an athletics check for me.
Wait. I have advantage on
Only if you rage.
only if I'm raging. Shit. Okay, well, it's 13. Not
Okay.
terrible, but
Like you're taking a slower time to be able to pull yourself up here. You will pull yourself up with a 13 because of the rock, up to the 25-foot mark with that as your movement.
so I would need 15 more feet to get up on top of it.
Yes, indeed. You have to get up to the very top of this.
Can I action dash and try to keep climbing then?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and make another roll.
That's better. 19.
There you go. With that, you clear the 15 feet to the point where you're on top of the hood of this statue. So you're at the very top of it.
Okay, so I can see that like the face is like a stone wall then.
stone face with slits, and those slits are inside the slits, pitch darkness.
Complete darkness. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just up here now. There's not really anything else I can do. So,
All right. With that,
say, guys, I made it.
Wystera, it's your turn.
Um, so is there any door within Vistara's dash action to get out of this room?
Make a perception check or investigation, one or the other.
Thank you. That will be perception. 21.
21. Okay. Let's see this. You can see. Okay. You see 21. To the northwest, there is a portion, there's a corridor that kind of opens up with a bunch of crumbling rock. There seems to be some kind of like giant hole punched in there. To the right, there's another corridor where there's a giant wall closed. Behind you, to the south, sorry, that's northeast. I was describing that. There's a door that is kind of closed up there. There are the west and east corridors. The west side is the one where Rahadin ran. There's the east side corridors that you have not seen. Then there's the south side double doors that are closed. That's what you are seeing immediately around you at this point in time. Or you could try to open the secret doors that are at the base of the statue or the very behind the wall that is at the very far north entrance, as you have found the two secret doors to this lair.
Ah. And those wouldn't the back secret doors be outside of the range of these blasts?
The secret door is behind the statue, so yes, you would be able to go behind it and be out of the viewpoint of whatever is shooting at you here.
That's what I wondered. So I'm going to shout to everyone behind the statue, and then I would like to go around the back and attempt to get through these doors.
Easy enough. You open up the door. That's 20 feet of movement. You can start running inside the statue if you want for 10 more feet.
Yes, I do.
Okay. You open up that door and you begin to go up. That's your action to interact with that door and your movement to do that. No bonus action?
Nope.
Excellent. That brings us then to Sly.
Cool. I'm going to. You said it's 40 feet to the top of the statue?
Yes.
Sick. I'm going to run up and try and smash the head.
All right. You begin climbing up there with your claws, getting right up to the face. It's a couple feet below Eren. Go ahead and make attack roll.
Hit. Just again. First with the short sword. 14.
Misses. You ting, stab the sword into the face. Nothing happens.
15.
Ting, just stabbing the sword right into this face.
And dagger. That's a nat 20.
Natural 20. Yeah, you take this dagger and you stick it right into the stone face of this statue. And your knife is right deep embedded into it. But it's just basically punched through it. Like your Rambo knife is stuck right through the face of the stone. Yeah.
Okay, that's Okay. I don't know what else to do now.
My gosh, has Kari and Irina been taking their and Eren their bless?
I think that's
Kari hasn't done anything to activate the
that
bless. Neither or Irina.
do be it.
Irina missed with the crossbow bolt, so no, she missed with that. But Eren, I don't think you've been using your bless.
Yeah, I definitely haven't, but
A bless.
I think it only would have affected like one roll,
Okay,
so
just
it's not too bad.
I'll remind you better.
Yeah. No, I just completely forgot that you would bless me. Now it's right up here.
Oh, actually, did my bless go out when I did locate object?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it
They're
did.
both concentration.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
it would have gone.
Never mind.
No
All right.
longer hashtag blessed.
Well, they ain't ready for it. All right, Sly, that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay. From the holes in the wall, Sly and Eren, you see 6 darts that are kind of greenish flame stab into you right here. Eren, you take 11 points of force damage. Sly, you take 9 points of force damage from the magic missiles that shoot from the arrow slots. And Kari is in range to get hit with fire rays. She only gets hit with 1. That is really bad rolls. I say that as I get a 6. That's 13 for 6 points of damage on Kari. She's gonna try to send it back. That's a good roll. She fires the ray. It impacts the arrow slot, causing a burst of flame that's like kind of the red. But as it bursts and gets a little hole in it, there you guys can maybe faintly see. Sly, I would say, would see this. Behind the arrow slot seems to be a skull with green flame floating and hovering behind the arrow slot. That's it. And it does not seem to be impacted by the fire at all. Okay. That's going to be Kari's turn. Kari's going to run up back here with Irina. And is going to... what is she going to do? I think she's just going to stand here with Irina just because I don't think she's going to try to risk her life. But she is going to give her the help action to fire. So she kind of escort, like kind of gives her... she kind of like helps her. She's like, okay, focus it right up there. Don't try to hit Sly, but try to shoot right in between the eyes there. Oh, nice. Shot by Irina. Okay. The crossbow bolt fires. She has a bonus of 2. Ah! Goes right into the hole of a slot. Sly, you hear like some kind of growling noise from behind it. But no sound of impact. Okay. That was Kari's turn. Sly, I need you to please make a wisdom saving throw.
Ugh. 7.
7. As you look inside to see the hole, like the hole where the bolt goes in, you see 2 red gloved hands lash out and grab at you, and pulling its face and peeling the skin back as it shoves its head through the slot. You see a clown pulling itself closer toward you. Hey, buddy. Welcome to your worst nightmare. You are now afraid and are not going to, and you're going to try to get the fuck away from this statue, my man. So yeah, on your turn, you must take the dash action to move away from a creature must take the dash action to move away from this by the safest available route. Yep. On your turn. So, with that, we go then to that's Irina, but she already did the firing action. That was all she could do. So with that, Squally, your turn.
Okay, I will cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna try to stab him in the head from behind. Maybe kind of get close to his face, but
Sounds good. Go ahead and make that attack on the statue.
19?
Yeah, you ting, make contact with the statue in the back of the head and chip away at a piece of it.
Cool. Gosh, where's my D8? Sorry.
Yeah, what do you want to do with your action and your movement?
Wait, do I get to roll damage?
You don't have to worry about rolling damage. You've hit the statue.
Why? Is it not taking damage?
Go ahead and make a nature check here.
Well,
This is an inanimate statue. The statue itself is just a constructed thing. It's menacing, it's terrifying, but it is not the source of anything. It is just simply a object. And what is it called? Items that could potentially destroy objects are going to be something to roll damage on. But this thing's threshold for damage to collapse it is huge. And this is not the source of whatever is causing whatever is attacking you all.
hmm. Wystera went through, like, did I see Wystera go through the back doors?
You did not.
I did yell to everybody though.
You did yell, but yes, you did not
Okay.
see that.
And the doors lead up the statue or just behind it?
The doors lead up the statue. Yes.
Like inside the statue?
Yes.
Frig.
Also, Squally, your your AC is you said it was 15?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and subtract 6 points of fire damage just from the damage you took before.
What?
Just because subtract from the damage you took, so you can add 6 health back to yourself. Only because I forgot to roll because you have protection from good and evil, so you have advantage, or creatures that attack you have disadvantage.
Cool. Okay, well, I guess I'll call out to everyone and just say stop attacking the statue. It's not going to do anything. There's something else we need to battle. Find a door. And kind of like, I don't know, like backhanded yell that so that I'm still hidden.
Okay. Do you want to do anything with your movement?
I don't want to move, but I want to move my spiritual weapon
I will say because it has a range of 20, it has a range of 60 feet to cast or 20 feet.
I believe it was. Oh, it might only be 20. I write that down. Sorry, 1 second.
Spiritual weapon?
Yeah, I think it has a range.
I think it's 60 feet, but
Oh,
then
yeah,
you can move
60.
it 20.
Yeah, so you can move it 20. Where do you want to move it 20 feet down?
Closer to me.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
just gonna.
say get right to the edge of that balcony down to you. Near to you. Okay. Eren, your turn.
Well, hearing Vistra say she was going inside the doors and Squally saying there's no use attacking the statue, just kind of like, I climbed all the way up here. And then I'm gonna start climbing back down and towards the doors that Vistra went to,
All right, make an athletics
using
check.
all
Climb
my
down.
possible movement.
As you climb down with one arm.
13 again.
Okay. I'll say moving carefully with one arm, you get climbing down is a little easier. You get halfway down, so you're 20 feet
Alright.
up on the statue. On the
Well, I'm
back side,
gonna dash and try to get all the way down.
okay,
And that is a 24.
there you go. There's the ticket. You get right to the base of the thing and start to go inside.
All right. How close am I to Vistra? Like, am I right beside Vistra here?
No, you would be. I'd say you'd just be about 5 feet behind her.
Okay.
That's close.
All right, Wystera,
made it.
your turn.
All right, what do I see, DM?
So
Me.
the moment you see Eren, then 10 feet above you, you can see the stairs begin to spiral. And it keeps going up. If you continue to go up, I will tell you what you see at the next 10 feet.
Yes.
Okay. 10 feet up, pitch blackness.
Again.
Can you say that again, David? Sorry.
Again, like another 10 feet.
Okay. You are now completely in darkness. You cannot see anything around you. You cannot see anything. All you hear is a snarling sound.
Okay, well, this is a normal Tuesday night for Vistra. So, clearly, if she can't see anything, she's aware that this is a magic darkness. Of some sort. So, no, can't cast that. I'm gonna take a shot at casting flames with thaumaturgy and just see what happens.
Um,
And
hang on a second.
send it towards the growling sound if that's possible.
You do not create flames. You cause them to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color, but it does not create flame.
Oh, right, I knew that. I growl back.
Okay. You hear a sound. Okay, great.
And I pull out my sword as a weight.
Okay, sounds good. Sly, it's your turn. You see this this clown with its face.
Yeah, Sly's just running down and then heading to that door that Vistra opened, I guess.
You got it. You're no longer afraid because you're not at the face of the thing. Yeah, you get basically right in. You're right over top of Eren.
Alrighty then. That's my turn.
Okay. That's your movement. Do you want to do anything with your action?
Do I see anything in this room? Or
You see this spiral staircase, Eren, and then that's really it at the moment.
Say Vystera went up and disappeared.
okay, then I'll start. I'll go up where Vystera went.
Okay, you run up at the top with your dash. Okay. Very good. So, with that, whatever is shooting from the arrow slits doesn't do anything that turn. Kari's turn. She calls out, what does everybody see? In that moment, you guys hear like a help me. In the room with you, Wystera and Sly. And as that happens, I just need to see one thing. Yep. As you do that, the darkness inside of the hood vanishes, and you guys see a wizened old man that is shaking with hair that is kind of like on its balding side, turned up, shaking in the back corner, only about like 4'5", just cowering in the corner. And on the floor, Wystera and Sly, you see a sword hilt that does not have a blade attached to the head.
What color is it?
Sword hilt. It's kind of a black, kind of leathered handle. Platinum hilt and pommel itself with a sunburst at the base of it.
Ah. I attempt to grab it.
Okay. When we're doing this, Irina doesn't do anything. Well, actually, she's gonna fire off one more time. Help. Oh shit! Those are two 19s. That she fires, and she stabs a bolt right into the old man's arm. Yeah. The old man just starts screaming. You grab it, Wystera, and you have it in your hands.
Okay, I turn. Wait, where's Kari right now?
With Irina across the chamber.
Okay, I immediately take it to Kari.
All right. You run over to take it to Kari. What's everybody else doing?
Are we out of combat now?
Not exactly, but Wystera is running right now, so I need to know what everybody else is doing.
If I see Vystera running and she's got like the sword with her, I'll follow Vystera.
The hilt, not a sword, just the hilt.
Yeah, I know you have like, but if
Oh,
I
yeah.
see like you have the hilt of a sword, Is it like just the hilt? Is there like a broken blade part of it too, or is it just the hilt of a sword?
It seems as if the actual blade itself is just kind of missing. There doesn't seem to be any blade whatsoever to it.
Well,
Alright, so you're
yeah.
gonna start chasing. Sly, what are you doing?
Just be kind of wary of that old man that was just sitting there. And then make my way to follow. Oh, excuse me. Make my way to follow Vystera.
Okay. You begin to rush off to follow Wystera. As Wystera, you are running. 2 fire rays go to impact you. One of them hits. You take 4 points of fire damage, and that's been halved already. So you take 4 points of fire damage as you are running.
I'm down.
Wystera, or Kari, and you get hit with fire and drop the hilt of the sword. Kari sees this, freaks out, and immediately is beginning to rush underneath the arrow slits, getting close to Wystera. All right. What's everybody else doing? Squally, your turn. You're muted.
Yeah. Squally just watched like Kari, like I can see Kari, I can see just down below.
You would see Kari running because she's almost kind of like seen Wystera like go down with the fire, running with her torch. So yeah, you would have seen her go that way. You can't currently see them because the statue's blocking it, but yeah.
I'm gonna go to fly to Vystera. Try to glide
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
because Squally wants to help. 25, because that's a nat
You
20.
feel the
Why,
you
you
feel
look
the wind
familiar.
carry you down safely to 10 feet down below. That's your movement. You are currently 35 feet away from Wystera.
Ugh, I guess I dash.
All right. You get right behind the pillar. Okay. Eren.
I mean, I'm just trying to get back with the group, I guess.
All right. You are outside of the statue, getting up closer to Wystera. Sly.
I'm gonna catch up with Vystera and I'm gonna try and pick up the hilt of the sword.
All right. You run, grab the hilt of the sword. At the end of your turn, Wystera, I need you to make a death saving throw. David, just checking to see. I don't know if you're frozen or not.
And there he goes.
Yeah. He didn't want to deal with that at all.
He's dead.
Well,
Be gone.
Vystera's
that-
dead.
yeah. Sly, I'm gonna roll 2 attacks on you. Does a 15 hit?
Yep.
You take 13 points of fire damage from one of the rays that impacts you there.
Okay.
Okay. With everyone at this point getting together, I just want to know, yeah, how you're all working together right now with Wystera, at this moment, unconscious.
Um,
I'm gonna do spare the dying. And then hopefully let's go into a different hallway or a room. So that we don't keep getting hit with shit.
Okay, Kari's gonna
I
use. Yeah.
I don't know if it's feasible at my size, but I would probably try to pick up Wystera and move with her.
Hmm.
Yeah, you guys can move to the side of the wall just to kind of do
I have the
this.
strength, but it's just she's a lot longer than I am.
And you
Okay.
have one arm.
I was gonna say, and I also only have one arm.
So I would help while also spare the dying.
You want legs or feet? Or legs or arms, not legs or feet.
I assume you want arms.
Sure.
Kidding.
It's not funny. I get it. I only have one arm.
All right.
Can I do
There's
this?
no time for joking. We have to go.
Sorry.
Okay. You guys are all doing that.
Do I get time to spare the dying? Is it allowed?
Oh yeah, you're able to
Okay.
do that. Absolutely.
One hit point, Wystera, when she gets back.
It just stabilizes and Vystra gets 1
Yeah,
hit
it
point.
stabilizes. She's
All right.
not conscious.
Sly, what are you doing?
I'm going with the group to make sure. I don't know, just following them out, helping them move Wystera.
You guys move off to the side of this chamber there. While this is going on, Squally, you are the only one who is able to notice this in the darkness. Catching the light as they are rushing back, you begin to hear footsteps as Rahadin is running back in the chamber, running right towards Irina.
Oh shit.
Uses a dash action to get up right behind her. He draws a sword right across her throat. Puts it right there.
And Kari wasn't there?
Kari's right next to Wystera. Gave her 1 hit point with a lay on hands. Nope.
Lovely. And Irina didn't come with us. She just stood
Irina
there.
was not making her way over towards you, no.
Well, that's just dumb. Are we stopping anytime soon? I just want to know where we're taking a break.
Very soon, yeah, we're gonna be stopping. At this moment, Rahadin has a sword to Irina's throat and simply utters to her, "My dear, I can see right now that these individuals are a little bit worn out and it doesn't seem I'm going to be able to properly take care of you. I think you would be best to come along with me." And he is going to basically try and take her out of the Amber Temple.
Does Sly have the sword right now? Sly,
Sly
do
does
you?
have the sword.
Just before we go, Squally, can Squally have the sword, Sly? Squally goes to grab it. And then talks to Sergey and says, how does this work? Essentially. Like,
Yeah.
Squally, as soon as you grab the sword to open your mouth, you feel a combination of celestial, common language begin to emanate from your voice. The ray of light begin to burst once again from a sword that has long been in wait. It goes, and immediately coming out from the hilt, you see a ray of sunlight grow from the top of the sword itself and extend outwards as you now hold the sun sword in your hands.
Pointed at the elf guy.
yeah, that's the plan. But like not at Irina. I don't know how to use it, but either way, I'm gonna go help try to save Irina.
Point and shoot.
All right. Honestly, with that, I think we're gonna take our break with Irina now now with Rahadin right behind Irina there. Fantastic. Holy cow.
I have a sun sword.
We got the sword.
We did get the
You
sword.
guys got the sword. Congratulations. The first treasure has been
Woo,
found.
Only the first one.
David's
Oh,
here.
David, you're here now. I need you to
Sorry.
please I need you to please roll a death save for Vystra.
Yeah, I figured. My
I
whole
need you
computer-
to understand that Vystra died, believe it
Right.
or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm-
also got and lost a curse, and your
Two
favorite
swords.
weapon was thrown away. Yep.
You also made a
Mhm.
bunch of wolf pelts.
Yep.
Oh yeah, my computer died. Okay, let's try this again. Death save number 1,
You're good.
17.
No, you succeed, and you are stabilized and given 1 hit point from Kari.
Thank you.
And that is where we're going to end our session tonight. However, you should know that as you went unconscious and everyone came to tend to you,
Yep.
Rahadin came back from the corridor and is now standing behind Irina with a sword, and she is back
Huh.
at the stairs.
Super.
But Squally is holding the sun sword and is
Yeah.
lit.
What?
Squally grabbed the sword and like a sunbeam came out of it.
Yep.
Oh,
Voice-
we rock.
Well, hopefully we get Irina back. We would rock
See-
more as long
see,
as she doesn't
I-
die.
I thought that giving it to Kari would do something like that. So how did it end up? How did
Well,
Because
Sergey is in
Sergio?
me.
Sergio.
Sergey, no.
Mamma mia, the sword.
The
Hey,
son-
I'm in this- I got the
son of
sword back.
Son of the sword.
I hate
The
you
son of
all.
the sword. Yes. Sergio is my name. I have a sword and now it is in me. I am inside of the sword.
So anyway,
I've
how
just
did-
been watching a lot of Criminal Minds, and Sergio is Preston's cat.
Yes.
And that's the only reason that came to my message today. Anyway,
So
Strahd and
when I
Sergio.
dropped the sword, you picked it up instead of Kari.
now Sly picked it up, and then I tried something,
Oh, okay. Nice.
but you were
Squally went, it's
trying
mine.
to-
Yeah.
Mine.
Okay. 1 hit point.
Yeah. Well done, guys. So I was gonna say there is some experience points to be had with this. The biggest one is gonna be you guys get 500 immediately, all of you get 500 experience points for finding the sun sword. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Sun sword, Sergio sun sword.
Its name is no longer Sergey.
We just changed the canon.
Sergio and
The TVA are gonna be at our doors.
Stragio. Sergio.
Stragio.
Sergio and Sergio.
Mamma mia. My
Mamma
bride.
mia! I'm a
That is
vampire.
my bride.
I want to suck your blood. Oh, well done, guys. Well done. Thank you
Thank
guys so much
you.
for tuning in on this. This is a hefty one, but we got through it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to our next session already. So yeah, we'll get back to the Amber Temple next time. Take care, everybody. Whee!